rocpodcasts.com.
Eric Radio.
Oh, it's so awful. You're going to love it.
Well, here they come again. They heard that things were happening. With mics in front of faces, their lips begin a flapping. They talk about world and local news reports, and even Steph Michaels, cause she's a doggy whore. Corey says, man, it's a goddamn joke. Corruption is abundant and the POTUS is a hoax. Stacy says,
Man, I'd like to act, but Americans are lazier than most, that's fact.
so go get a bowl, a spoon, and some cereal, and sit your ass down. It's time for Air Rec Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and thank you for choosing Air Rec Radio. We'd like to apologize in advance if there's any inconvenience caused, but we're going down. It is the 20th day of January in 2014. My name is Corey,
And I'm Stacy.
and this is episode 37. Is it?
37. We're getting old.
Something like that.
We're like
37
professionals and shit.
of Air Rec Radio.
Oye, bienvenido al Air Rec Radio, episodio 37.
.com.
We have real people to do it. We don't need a computer to speak Spanish to our listeners today.
Yeah, we got a little bit that's
Just
Google
brown
Translate
people here.
saying thank you to our listeners, our Spanish listeners.
You have Spanish listeners?
Actually, a handful,
I don't
yeah.
even think you got white listeners.
We have Spanish Facebook likers. Who
There you
knows
go.
if they listen or not, but they like us on Facebook. We assume they're Spanish.
That's because they can't
pronounce their
fucking
names.
read or understand what you're saying. They're hoping you give them a green card.
They don't need to understand. Listen, I'm on this show, and I don't understand what we're saying.
They're hoping there's free gift cards.
As long as they give us that like on Stitcher.
Yes.
That's
yes.
what I'm going for.
Thank you for joining us. In studio with us tonight are a couple of fellow podcasters from the Mental Overload Show, J and A's. How you doing, boys?
We're doing good.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Greeting. Thank you for joining us.
Salutations.
They are fellow ROCpodcast.com podcasters.
You can find them on ROC Podcasts. Well, you couldn't till yesterday, and then somebody destroyed the ROC Podcast website.
Who would do that?
Some ROC Podcast terrorist, I think, did that.
Who broke the website?
I don't know, Corey. Who did?
Terrorism.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
a
see.
You
terrorist.
broke the RO posse. You broke the podcast.
website.
He broke the website.
I broke it, man.
I broke the
In
website.
his first act as helping coordinate the website, he destroyed the website.
Sorry, you
Holy
gotta crawl
shit.
before you walk, right?
Well, technically, you got to burn the motherfucker down
There you go.
and then crawl.
And then rebuild it.
I want to back this up. I didn't burn the motherfucker down.
You just unloosen the hinges.
Well, you can't burn down the internet. I understand. It's not, it wasn't literal.
It was up. It just didn't look fucking right for a little while.
It's all right.
What was wrong with it?
He broke it.
Yeah, I've been helping Vin post shows.
Vin. Oh, these guys are on
You said Vin.
on a level of
First
friendship.
syllable of the
They got
name basis.
nicknames.
Yeah.
Vinny Pooh next.
We say Vin, but it's usually when we're scraping one off a car, trying to put it onto another car.
That Vinny Pauline on one
That's a
sexy
different Vin.
bastard.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
I was helping the Podfather upload some video or some episodes to the website.
Drew Carey.
And I've been working on a little bit of a revamp for the site I wanted to show him. Well, I was looking at some code, and I must have. I don't know what I did, but I fucked it up.
Hey, that website you were so proud of? Well, I was thinking about changing it, but instead I deleted it.
That's like a hot steamy shit on it. That's all right though. It's up and running. We're good to go.
Yeah, it's good now. You can go there now.
And you can hear all the great selections, shows, and what's not.
Well, yeah, as you guys say, there's something for everybody.
There's something for everybody. There's some Shit, I hate that.
They need some granny porn on that shit.
granny porn podcast.
Which one's the granny porn podcast?
Vinny.
This one apparently.
Oh, I'm in the market for yet another show.
Well, there you go. I think you found your niche.
Before we get rolling, I think we already did.
We have some ROC podcast news to talk about, I think.
Oh. I was gonna. Oh yeah. I was gonna slam in Nashville's first.
Oh, all right. Yeah, sure.
This Friday.
Which Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday.
January 24th. Air Radio is going
the
to
same
Nashville.
week as this Saturday.
You're going to Nashville, taking the show on the road.
Nashville's Tavern
Oh.
on West Santa Ana Road.
Oh, okay.
It's still on the road technically.
Yeah, that's a little on the road. It's like right down the road.
Well, we've done a couple on locations. They're cool. Like we did Sony Brockport this past what was it, September.
Yeah. No.
And we just showed up. No authorization. It was totally illegal. We were trespassing.
Perfect.
We just set up shop on a bench and we were just giving
It
out
was great.
cards and shot glasses. We got stickers.
We saw Woody.
We saw everybody. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was a guy dressed like Woody from
He
Toy
looked like
Story.
fucking Woody from the Toy
But
Story.
he had 5 bitches with him. So
Was that like with a theme of the party, or
No.
did he just
Nah,
There was no
happened to
party.
be
I think he was
dressed?
a
No, it was like
pledge.
a noon on a Sunday. We just showed up. And we
So
set up
did Woody
shop.
from Toy
We set up
Story?
shop right by the chow hall, or the cafeteria, as people call it. And
Portable
while they
generator.
were walking by, we incorporated the show. Check it out. It's on our feed. I don't want to be a plug whore.
No, that's okay.
All right.
Somebody's
it's
got to
fun.
fill in the
You go
content
out
here.
there, go out there and you fucking do your thing. Pretend like you guys are fucking Howard Stern, and people will come to you.
Corey, you're gonna need a wig. Big bushy Captain Hook wig.
Somebody's got to be 7'2".
Oh, I tell you, Robin. That guy?
We're not actually gonna be doing like an on-location show because it's gonna be too goddamn loud over the rock show.
Oh, okay.
There's a big rock show. One of our friends' bands, Revolution Theory.
Friend of the show, Revolution
Oh, I
Theory.
love those guys.
Some of our. That's right, you do.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
wonderful.
You'll hear their music on our podcast from time to time. In fact, today on the break, why don't we play a Revolution Theory song?
Oh,
I love that satanic shit.
I like track number 3. That's my
Satanic,
favorite.
right?
Track
That's
number 3.
definitely covered.
I gotta bring a baby.
Yes, you definitely bring a
Yeah,
baby.
but
saying.
A
Good
baby, a
news
knife.
is-
Huh?
Good news is you don't have to leave with it.
Oh, that's the hey.
I need
I
a
got
baby,
friends
a
like that.
sheep, and 1 goat's horn.
I-
Don't ask me why.
I got a couple.
I walk
babies.
a lot of kids home. They
Highest
don't come
bidder.
home with me.
Highest bidder. I got a couple babies.
So we're going to rock there this Friday night, and then coming up directly after that, we're going. You can give it out the.
The next week you'll find our show will be on some variable day because we don't know when we're going to make it because our normal recording night, Monday, Corey's going to be with the
Monday Medicine under
Monday
the Skin
Medicine
TV
podcast.
guys.
Whoa,
Oh, you guys are going to Monday Medicine?
You've been
Well,
there.
I am.
You've been
Corey's
Nope,
going
my first
there.
time.
Great time.
Yeah,
They have a
good time.
great setup. Their setup is fucking tits, man.
Yeah, buddy.
It's awesome.
You can hear that it costs a lot of money.
Those guys are on it, man. They're fucking great.
And he's going to do Second Prince that day.
Yeah, I'm going to be
There you
at
go.
Second Prince
But
comic book.
You
podcast.
really need to tear apart the intern.
Yeah, you got to take some KY with you because Ricky,
Yes.
Ricky
likes,
the
he
intern.
likes anal. He prefers it. That's how you shake hands. You shake everybody else's hand, and then Ricky just fucking.
He loves the
I just
baseball
fucking
bat
bring
with
him
mud.
around and bend him over.
Oh, he's already bended. He's everybody's
Oh,
shaking
he's
hands.
ready.
It's like a presidential line. He's just
He's just at the end, draws down.
Wow,
That's it.
Ricky,
He loves a baseball bat with nails in it.
He's got a pretty mouth.
Corey, I
What
put
they
a
need is a second intern to pull it out for you before you get to Ricky.
You walk in there, that's right. You walk in there playing a banjo.
And we failed our mission. Vinny, he told us to steal Ricky from him. We didn't make it happen. So
Yeah, we couldn't do it.
if you can steal Ricky for Vinny, that'd be awesome.
That would be.
He's
All
all
right.
right for an intern.
I don't know.
Small penises.
I don't know if they realize how serious I take things.
Fucking show with a burlap sack, chloroform.
And some zip ties. Get in the truck.
In a gimp suit. Corey in a gimp suit. For
yeah,
no
of
reason.
course.
That's what he wears to sneak around in.
Why wouldn't I be in a gimp
Because it's
suit?
shiny.
A gimp suit?
Yeah.
Fuck's that?
Full
Like
body
the-
leather suit with
With the
the.
zipper mouth.
Man.
You know what a gimp suit is?
That's some more weird shit. The one where you got to suck the air out of it.
yeah, like that, sort of.
Fuck that.
Of course. Why
I couldn't
wouldn't
see you
be?
fitting in that shit.
And then after that, February 1st, ROC Podcast birthday party.
Party, baby.
Woohoo! Yeah,
We will be there.
buddy.
We will be there.
That's gonna be
Everybody will
drink
there.
night.
1 year old anniversary. Well, that didn't make no sense. 1 year anniversary of our podcast.
It's
See,
a
he's thinking about
one-year-old
his
anniversary.
He's thinking about his side hobbies. 1-year-olds.
Old fucking yeah.
It's a minor
It's gonna be
podcast.
fun. Go out, meet us, shake our hands.
Now I
It
gotta
is-
say one thing, man. I really like that lacrosse stick.
Oh, this thing,
That
yeah,
shit
this
is sweet.
This is custom as a motherfucker right here.
I like that.
I
It
just
is
wanna
kind of a
check
lacrosse.
on
We
it.
should make
That's a
that out of a
lacrosse
lacrosse
stick
stick.
right
Next time I will, yeah. I'll make
Listener,
one of lacrosse
This
sticks.
is Ace's major thing. This is what he does. He finds visual things that nobody can see.
I want to
so
tell our
frustrating.
listeners what Ace is
No,
talking
damn
about.
it, I was just going to let it go.
Nobody can see that but us. Why would you talk about it?
I couldn't help it.
Tonight,
He
Corey's
made that
using
shit in wood shop.
a homemade boom mic, and it does look a lot like a lacrosse stick. I think we might want to get a lacrosse stick
But it's doing his
and
job,
change
though.
it into that.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to finish it. This is a prototype. I'm going to patent this thing. This is amazing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I say leave
Hey,
shit
that
there.
shit looks good just the way that
You don't need a broom.
with the rubber bands and everything. It's
Maybe some
straight.
stain.
Ah, screw this. I'm done with the plugs.
There
All
you
right,
go.
there we go.
Now
Moving
get
right
back to
along.
black
So
people.
next week you
Oh.
plug Ricky.
Yes, and next week I'll plug Ricky, and I'll take plenty of video for the website.
That's right. You can put on that
Yeah, pictures or it
wetsuit or whatever it
didn't
is you
happen.
call it.
A gimp suit.
Yeah, yeah.
A wetsuit, or what do you
His
call
wetsuit's
it?
something entirely
Fucking
different.
helium balloon, whatever you put yourself in.
Let's stop hijacking. Go ahead, Corey. You're the boss.
Did you hear about the newest craze sweeping the nation?
Killing black
Killing
people?
black people?
Well, okay, no, that's not new, guys.
Oh.
I want to let you know that my
Beating them
people have
to
been
near
enjoying
death?
that craze for eons now.
Was it the
So
reverse
beating them
knockout
to
game?
near death and don't let them die?
The reverse knockout game, is that where you shoot the motherfucker in his
No.
face?
What is the reverse where you pick somebody up?
That's when a white guy steals a black guy's wallet for once.
Really?
Shit is empty.
That's a game?
Why would he do that?
Oh, what's in the wallet?
Somebody else's shit.
Drugs. That's the only answer. You guys know the real doll sex dolls?
Yeah, of course.
They're like $8,000, and now they're making them for individual porn stars.
$8,000.
So now, if you like a certain porn star, you can get the real doll sex doll for that son of a bitch.
That's
Crap,
cool.
borrow $8,000?
$8,500.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's worth. I mean, if
They got layaway?
if you're lonely and you're infatuated with a porn star,
And you got $8,000.
you don't have a
Yeah.
wife or kids or shit, you got money.
I want
don't
that
know,
wrinkly bitch, Vanessa Del Rio.
Come on.
Oh,
I want her.
Classic
I'm a Vanessa
style.
freak. Huh?
Classic style.
I love it, man. She could suck a... I feel like somebody's behind me.
If there is somebody behind you, it's just his wife, and she doesn't care.
I'm one of those, my hair stand up, my spider senses tingle.
So, Stace,
Corey,
$8,500
that's crazy.
falling out your pocket. You ain't got nothing else to worry about in your life.
What do they look like?
Are you
Corey?
buying-
Could you sell
Like
me
a
on this?
human fucking thing that you put your dick in.
Here's my
Yeah, but for that, you go down the road where I
that's
just
what I'm
passed.
saying.
I
There's
like
a
how
sheep
you
farm.
raised your
And
hand.
get
and
I
he-
will fuck every sheep on that fucking farm right now.
You bang on him for the visual gags. You raised your hand in the
because
podcast.
I'm trying to keep order.
Yeah, that's force of habit. That's our
Check
show.
it out.
Raise hand.
If you calculate the money of a lonely fucking loser, all the money he spends on hookers and
Oh, shit,
trying
yeah.
to get laid. He's trying to get laid. He goes on dates, buys a bitch some food, and by bitch I mean slut.
Yeah.
Buys her food.
With all,
No hate. No
with
hate.
all the most respect in the
Let's not
Don't be
world.
so harsh on them hookers.
So you spend $8,000 in a year easy just trying to get laid. You might as well get the dog. It feels real. It fucking tastes real.
Does it
Yeah, you
taste
be-
real though?
It's not going to taste real. It's
It'd be
Yeah,
like
is
that
that
guy
it?
in the new movie, falling in love with his laptop.
You gotta shove some fucking, some old fish in there.
See, now I'm saying
Rub it
turn
around.
this thing into an android of some sort where like it
There you
can
go.
like move around and
Yeah,
talk.
but
All
that's
right, well
gonna be-
that
Well, you
I
could
don't
actually,
see
like,
$8,000 for.
Backhand her and tell her
20,000.
shut the fuck up. Who told you to talk?
You programmer,
the
that's her
sucking.
mute switch.
That'd be awesome. You punch in her face. Come here,
That'd
bitch.
be nice. Bam, now start sucking.
We did a story about a real life female android that Stacy refers to as Sexy Girl Bot.
No, Japanese sex
Oh,
bot.
oh yeah, Jessica, is that what it was?
Sexy
With the
girl.
little white
Japanese
panties?
girl bot.
It might have
It
been-
was Japanese girl bot.
Japanese Girl Bot.
Yeah.
This thing moved, walked, talked, fucking looked like a real fucking human being.
Dude, the human race would end because guys would stop dealing with women.
Hell
yeah.
Dude, I tell my wife every fucking day, I wish I was gay, so I don't have to deal with you. Women are so fucking complicated. Like guys, we just want to live a life.
I'm
like
glad.
that Chris Rock joke, fuck me, feed me, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And no, women complicate everything. So being gay would be nice, but I'm not.
I'm
into
glad we
hairy
came
man
in separate
ass.
cars.
I'm not into hairy man ass. No, if I was into it, I'd be all in, bro.
And if you're gay, you date a guy who's roughly the same size,
Oh man,
double your wardrobe
We-
instantly.
I really thought this out.
You know what, though? They'd never be able to meet. You know what I'm saying? They'd never be able
Is
to
that my
fuck.
sweater?
there'd be no docking in that
There'd be no
situation.
docking.
3 fucking belly buttons.
The mechanics are mind-boggling.
That's right. He have a
Figure
puddle
it
of
out.
sperm in his cheeks.
Just figure it out, man. You ever
But
see
like I
like-
said, I'm real. There's a fucking sheep farm down the road.
I know.
We can test that sheep theory.
We're in the middle.
I heard it feels like real pussy.
Well, why don't you go find out, come back, tell us.
No, it does. It feels like real pussy.
All right, let's go, guys.
I've been there.
From experience.
They said that. There's studies that show
It
that
actually
sheep
is real pussy.
the
It's
closest
just
thing-
sheep pussy.
Yeah,
the
who
closest
cares?
thing to a female vagina.
And you know what? At least she
There's
moans.
a sea creature, too.
I didn't read that
Manatees?
study.
I don't remember what
Push
it
back.
was. There's a sea creature, too, that the pirates used to fuck. But I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was
The
called Little
manatee.
Timmy.
Was it the manatee?
Yeah, it was the sea cow.
Yeah, the sea cow. Yeah, that's
Fuck
what
a
it was.
manatee?
That's what
How the
pirates
fuck
did.
you track a manatee?
Listen, I got low standards. I'll bring home a manatee
I'm
after a
in.
couple 7, 8
I mean, that
years.
seems to
I
me
mean,
like
what
a
kind
lot
of
of
life
work.
do you have waiting to see manatees fuck?
I'm installing an in-ground pool tomorrow just to get a manatee.
Put it to be like SeaWorld.
Just
All right.
enough water. Just enough water that he can't move in his fucking boat.
Just stay alive. Stay there. Roll over.
Table saw, sprinkler on one.
I want this thing as miserable as I can make it, and then I want to fuck it.
No, I'm gonna shove dynamite up his ass and just explode it.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you
Well,
done?
if you try to fuck it when it's young and healthy, it'll fight back.
No.
If you break its spirit for a while,
It depends. You
it'll
gotta-
just give it to you.
You gotta play with it first. You can't just,
It'll get used
you gotta
to
get it wet.
If you get it young, it'll get
I
used
gotta
to it.
buy the manatee a fucking bottle of wine too. Fuck this.
You get him young,
Nobody said nothing about flowers and chocolate.
he'll get used to it. If you get him young, and by the time he's a ripe old, or she, why do you keep saying he? We should be saying she.
Yeah.
I'm glad we came. I'm glad we came in separate
The
cars.
manatee is older. She'll be waiting for your semen.
You imagine
Hi, Daddy. Pushing her ass up towards you when you walk by.
on Valentine's Day, you
Waves
fill
her
the pool up with roses and shit. Just trying to spice things up a little bit. The old manatee hasn't been rolling over as much as it used to.
Little J manatee babies just swimming
Imagine
around.
a clit on that shit.
Clip's got to be the size of your head, man.
Size of a fucking watermelon sliced in half.
You're just wagging it like a speed bag.
My joke. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry.
No,
all right,
we actually took the words right from your show.
There we go.
Instead of using your finger, you're an elbow.
Repeat jokes, I guess. You're saying we repeat a lot of jokes? Carry on.
No, he's serious. We literally took the words from your show.
Okay. Let's do it.
A couple episodes back, you said something about liking big yolky balls,
Really?
and you said that there was a soundbite for anybody who wanted to grab it.
I can respect a nice yam sack.
Yes.
didn't
You
say I
were
liked
talking
it.
about poached eggs.
I said I can respect it. I don't remember. We talked so much shit.
You're talking about how to dress up.
I'm sure you
ramen
have the
noodles.
clip. Let's hear it.
Romulus?
Oh,
Ramen noodles.
I got
shit, the ramen noodles.
Yeah, you guys were talking about ramen noodles, how you dressed it up, and you were talking about poaching the egg, and you're like, I love big yolky balls.
Big old. Big
That's
yam sack.
fucking gross listening to that now.
Dude, you get the water up to 120 degrees, they'll float, man.
Oh, hell yeah,
Awesome.
man. You just drop them in there.
Oh shit, I'm at that age where they're dropping in anyway.
Just flushing down the toilet when you fucking.
I take a shit, I put them over my shoulder just to make sure they don't flush down.
Well, you don't want them dropping in the water.
Nah,
man. That's a
that
weird
water's
feeling.
cold too.
Yeah,
Fuck
you got
that.
no choice. Gravity, man. Gravity is a constant law. It doesn't
But
go-
at least it'll be like tit for if my balls, when they get to that point where they dangle, you can hold them together between your dick, fuck your own balls.
He's fucking his balls.
You can fuck your own balls, man. That'd be sweet.
That's the best.
I don't know if that would be.
That would
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You just spit on it
But
a
you
little
gotta
bit,
spit on
a
it and make it
baby
wet.
oil, Exactly.
At least you know you're having
And then
sex
all
with
you gotta
somebody
do
you
all
love. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Then you
My
scream
balls
out,
are
oh,
too
manatee.
sensitive for that kind of
Well,
bullshit.
you're
Oh,
not-
manatee.
Gotta slap you around a little bit.
You're not his age yet, sir.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You gotta scream out manatee.
Well, I did a little bit more than just isolate the clip. I made a whole bit out
Let's
of
do
it.
it, man.
He made a little song.
Oh, we got a song.
What about
Wow.
fucking
About us?
about greasy balls?
About me
Well,
loving balls.
as lazily as a person who cannot make a song can make a song. I made a song about what you said.
And you didn't crash the audio software?
Probably.
Totally. Probably nothing. This podcast is.
Fucking let it be free, son. I like the big balls of yo, and it's fucking good. Fucking let it be free, son. I like the big balls of yo, and it's fucking good. Fucking let it be free, son. I like the big balls of yo, and it's fucking good. Fucking let it be free, son. I like the big balls of yo, and it's fucking good.
That's fucking hilarious. Good, man. Awesome. You're the man.
I like that.
Yo, not for nothing though. I'm right with you. Drop a whole egg in those ramen noodles. It's good stuff.
Oh
Well, back to that. I want to say, hey, Mom, I made it. People are auto-tuning me.
Made it.
Big deal. God damn it.
You've done it.
made it. They auto-tuning you about your balls you like.
All them stuff shit he says, I get the sound clip. I'm trying to keep the show rolling. He says the crazy shit.
I think that's what it is. When you said something so noticeable as, "Hey, there's a soundbite for anybody out there,"
awesome, yeah.
I felt like I was anybody
I
out
gotta
there.
grab that
I
shit.
appreciate it, Corey, and I respect it. Thank you very much. I feel honored.
You are welcome. And
You made a Puerto Rican blush.
We couldn't tell. It doesn't show very well.
Little dark brown around the cheeks.
It's a little brown around the cheeks, but that's about all you're gonna see.
There you go.
Oh, that brown is from other stuff.
I'm losing my shit. It's all falling apart on me.
Way to go.
We're not
I got
surprised.
one more little fun thing for the first part of our little show here.
Are we done with the sex dolls already?
Oh yeah,
Man, we are
Move the
two
fuck
pump
on.
chumps with sex dolls. That's fucking weird, man.
man. You say what you say, you move the fuck on.
I think I killed your topic, so.
Eh,
No,
whatever.
that happens.
Sure.
That's why I just pick another one and fucking see how that
Or
goes.
go to Amazon.com
Can
and
I
get a
bring
sheet.
something up? I want to say I'm surprised we're here right now, honestly, because it's a great holiday. How'd you guys celebrate your MLK Eve?
I went to work.
You worked?
I did.
You didn't have a party, like a New Year's Eve party?
No, I definitely
I'm
didn't.
okay, man.
I went to bed last night pretty early, and I went to work this morning.
Listen, in honor of MLK, man, I left work early today, and I took the Voyage all the way home, where I took a nap.
Did you stop by KFC at least? Show your respect? No?
You want to know something? I didn't wear nothing cotton today.
that's
Whoa.
respectful.
You know, I'm trying to look
See, but
out.
we have a tradition. It's deep-seated fan. We've been doing it for generations. We have a nice party, you know, MLK Eve.
Yeah.
And we got a piñata. We hang it on a tree. We hit it with a belt. It's all respect, man. You gotta think about the simpler times, man.
Damn real.
I'm just saying, like segregation. Let's be honest, it wasn't that bad. You got your own fucking water fountain. You got the whites only. There's like 1,000 people per hour using it. The blacks only, there's like 2 or 3 people using it, and they're scared to use it. They're not fucking putting their mouth on it, you know. You got your own bathroom. You know it's fucking clean. You cleaned it. You know it's fucking clean. I'm just saying, I didn't think segregation was that
Your
big
mama's
a deal.
been cleaning this bathroom for 30 years. You know this shit is spick and span.
I'm just saying, segregation doesn't sound that bad to me. I'll be all about the fucking.
I heard a dude say in public
Separate
today.
but equal.
I was in public at a restaurant today for lunch, and these 4 white dudes, painters by the looks of them. They appeared to be the guys that are redoing the gas station
Okay,
near work there.
makes sense.
And they're covered in paint. You know, they're just your working class white dudes. And one of them says, "Man, if we had a day for the guy that shot him, I'd celebrate that." I'm like, "What the?
Damn.
You're gonna fucking say like?"
See, I'm making jokes, but that
Yeah,
guy was
I'm
serious.
saying,
that guy
dude,
was
that
fucking
dude's
serious.
serious.
This dude was dead nuts serious in 2014 in a Salvatore's in Avon.
Man, what the fuck did you ever do with your life? You paint something stupid.
He's keeping it
motherfucker.
real, son.
That shit grossed me out, man. I was gonna eat there, but then they all
He's
sat
probably
down. I'm like,
painting
I'm
the
not eating
crime
with
scene
these
of a
people.
fucking black guy he just killed.
You know, fucking black people in fucking Avon. There's a few.
There was
Well,
one.
no, the rent's above 200.
There was one.
They don't take Section 8.
They don't.
apparently?
Yeah, they don't. There's no subsidized living over there.
We don't have housing for those people.
I couldn't believe I heard a dude talking like that in public. I just like he was right too. Not like quiet. Not like he leaned over and he was like, "Yo, you know what I hate? Black
No, I've had that happen, and I'm not even white. I've had people that, because I make these jokes. Obviously, I'm fucking my sense of humor is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I've had people come up to me and say shit like that. I'm like, dude, I'm joking, you motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I'm not serious about this shit."
Now, these are jokes. If you take this too fucking seriously, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Hey,
Relax.
Like we always say, if you're not offended,
Fuck you.
there you go. That's
There
how
you
it
go.
goes. We aim to offend, and if we don't, fuck you.
It just seems archaic. It just seems archaic to me, dude. Like I just
To be like to think that way, like legitimately
to
think that way.
legitimately
Yeah.
think that way. Humor is
What,
humor.
racist or
Yeah, racist. To
Well,
me,
so-
that's our fucking archaic. I wouldn't raise that way.
To be honest, it's only been about 200 years, right, since slavery. So there's still
Not even.
Once the people die, the generations die out. That should be a fucking.
Oh yeah, it's
People
working
were
its
like,
way
did you
out.
believe that fucking? I was explaining to my daughter today because she didn't have school. My older daughter.
Yeah.
And she,
Oh, you had to tell her why she
I
didn't have
explained to
school
her there's
today.
no school, but I like to. I use these moments to educate, like So I'm like, yeah, it's Martin Luther King Day. You know who he is? She's like, yeah. I'm like, no. So I explained to her like segregation and all this shit, and she's like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like,
No,
it doesn't.
you're
She's
right, it
sick.
doesn't.
She's
No,
like,
it doesn't.
And I'm like, yeah, because their skin is darker. Everybody was, they were more scared, I guess, or
It's just
I don't know how to explain it to a
Because
6-year-old.
people are afraid of
And
things
she's
that are not
it
like
makes
them.
no sense. They're just darker than us. Everybody's different. She's like, you wear glasses,
did you know
and
that-
I don't. And I'm like, you fucking got it, and you're 6 years old. Go ahead, Ace.
We're Puerto Ricans and we're African also. Puerto Rican mixture is African.
1/3. We got Taino Indian. We got
We're African
and Spaniards. It's just a mixture. So we're a bunch of mutts.
I shouldn't have had to work today. I'm pretty fucking pissed I had to work.
I'm pissed off for you.
I'm gonna send a fucking
you know
letter.
Or you could have worked 1/3 of the day.
No, fuck that. None.
What do you know? A black guy
That's
thinks he
racist,
shouldn't have had to
making me
work
work.
today.
I'm African and I shouldn't have had to work today.
Friends,
You
had
root
to.
to the statement.
I feel terrible about saying
I still want to get paid.
No, you don't.
I
Jay,
do.
Jay started this topic. Jay takes the credit. All right. Shit.
It's better than Columbus Day. Shit. I mean, at least, Martin Luther King Day, we're celebrating somebody that, actually did something.
He's the one that discovered homosexuality, right?
Yeah. Columbus
go.
pretended
Columbus
to discover
raped,
America.
Pillaged, and fucking, they gave smallpox to
Yeah, he
everybody while they
destroyed a
butt fucked them.
population.
He's like, here, bitch, I'm going to spit smallpox in their asshole while I fuck it.
Like, literally showed up. Hi, everybody. Nice interaction. I'm going to leave, and as soon as I leave, you're all going to drop dead.
And the thing is, here's the problem.
And your
with that.
assholes will be
Like, I
stretched.
understand if they showed up and everybody was like, oh, fuck these. But they were actually welcoming. They were giving them shit. They were
Yeah.
like, hey, let's make you guys our brothers. We're
Well,
fucking
I
Earth
mean,
buddies.
not all of them, but
I mean, yeah, there's some
I mean,
savages.
definitely there were some
There were some
Indian
black guys
people who
on a
were
porch
like,
somewhere.
who were
trusting.
angry people. I mean, there were some warlike Indian tribes.
But for the history,
Yeah, but those were
There
headhunters.
were
for the most
definitely
part,
the
they
ones that
more
were not.
giving, They were
Yeah.
more fucking. That's where the whole the Indian. I think it comes from. It's people say they thought they were going to India. I'm gonna fuck this up, and I'm stupid.
No, they did. He thought he was in the West
But
Indies.
that's what the typical story is. But apparently, it's some translation of some shit that they were. Or am I wrong? I'm wrong.
No, he thought he was looking
There's
for the
some other
West
story I
Indies.
heard.
Okay, no. What you're reciting is the story they told you in school.
Right.
I don't know that that's
Right.
true.
There we go. I'm going with Corey. I just made some shit up.
I don't know that it's true either, but I have read it in non-school history books.
I
Thought he was looking for the
me
West
and you both
Indies.
listen to history podcasts with that might beg to differ that those stories are always true.
Now, who the fuck named the boats?
The Spanish.
Fucking fag.
The people
don't
who
say
wrote the
flags.
history books to sell it to
Oh,
junior
yeah.
high.
Prius.
They used to start a movement. Explain the
Prius.
movement, sir. Explain the movement.
Spread the movement.
It was
Prius.
the Priuses. Yes.
It was the
I don't know.
Priuses.
I heard this on your show, but I
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Fag is offensive.
Fag. We don't use
say
fag no more.
We
Oh,
say
so you
Prius.
call it a
We don't
Prius?
use butt cruncher, T-tip.
You know what? I like
pillow
that
biter.
better than I like it.
Bunch
Yeah,
of Priuses.
None of the butt bayonets, none of that like
None of
that.
that
No,
shit.
no
I mean,
cum
you could.
catchers.
No. No fucking ass wrestlers, nothing.
Nothing like that.
Not
No.
only are you
Prius.
forming a new hate word, you're making it out of a car that sucks. I
That's
like
right.
it.
A small little Prius of a car.
Yeah, it's Prius versus Cadillac.
That's right. So you see a black guy on the street. Hey, what's up, Cadillac?
If he's a gay,
Fuck up Lincoln
what if he's a gay
Continental.
black guy? What do you say?
Huh?
It's a gay black guy.
It's a Prius Continental.
All right.
All right.
Bad joke.
Well, he was right there with it, though. I mean, at least he didn't
Yeah,
hesitate.
I went through with it.
But on a serious note, you do bring up a good point about the MLK Day. With all these people who have no observation of it other than I might get a Monday off.
Dude, there's black people don't know what it is.
But that's where I'm going with this. Most black people,
They
I'm
don't
going to
even
say, don't know
care.
what the
They
fuck.
don't
They don't give a shit. But the white kids in the suburban schools are learning about it.
Right.
What sense does that make?
Here's where that falls in. There's a lot of white guilt in this world, man.
Yes, there is.
And
You're
it's
telling me.
unfounded.
I feel horrible.
No, can I tell you that I don't subject from white
It's
guilt? I
unfounded.
didn't do nothing.
You guys didn't slave own, and there's
I've
not
been
a
poor
20-year-old
my
black guy.
whole life.
I mean, I've been trying. They're hard to buy nowadays, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
They're
are,
not
right?
cheap.
That's a real deep, dark black market.
There's no, yeah. It's not cheap,
You
man.
can't find that market. These
They
days.
actually want more than $5 an hour now.
You can buy a Bosnian slave before you can get a black one. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, man. You get a wife.
How
Wife
old?
by mail.
Yeah, one of those
No,
mail
but then
order
you gotta buy a
brides.
green card for her and all that. Now, fuck.
You got a fake marry her.
I can
No,
just
you
walk
gotta
down.
say, yeah, you got to do that.
I just walk to the city and pick one out.
Now,
Just doing a little window
Come on,
shopping.
guys.
You show them my EBT card, they'll come
Keep on
following.
ripping for an hour if you want.
now you got
Just sit there
now you got to
quiet.
get married to each other to get the health benefits because the only way you're going to get it is being a gay couple now.
There you
So it's
Prius. A
Yes.
Prius couple.
yes, being a couple of Priuses.
That's
right.
Prius. Pre-I.
Pre-I. Oh, there's a plural to this.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
right.
plural.
Pre-I.
Oh, okay. So a fag is
Jesus,
Prius.
Corey, you didn't know that?
Pre-I would be faggots.
That's
All right,
right.
I got
There's like a convention of fags. It's predemoniums.
it's a
Bad
freedom.
joke.
Damn. That's a whole group of them.
Oh my God, folks! It's a predemonium around here.
Kill them all.
Or put them on an island.
Or don't.
Well, the government tried with HIV.
Imagine that shit. Where you going? We're going to Pre-I Island. Freedomonium
Where
Island.
dildos grow on trees.
Yo, until you said dildos on trees, that was a sexy ass name for an island. Dildos growing on tree. I'm out. Pre-I Island? That's a nice sounding place, man. I'd go there on vacation.
He prefers his dildo to grow out of the bushes.
The volleyball game isn't actually
a net included. Yeah. He prefers his dildo to grow out of the bushes where they're easier access for him.
Yeah,
he's not into climbing
I ain't
trees.
climbing no fucking tree. Look at me. I'm too tall for that
that's
shit.
why you bring a black guy with you.
Well,
He
you're not
climbs a tree.
And you're not a real gay.
Oh, sorry.
Those gays are fit, man. Those gays work out.
Hell yeah.
They see an 18-incher and a 25-incher on the top. They're going all the way up.
That's one of the things I love the most are the people that hate gays and gay marriage. No gay person would have sex with anyway.
Right. They're threatened by the gay marriage. Like, hey, fuck them. Let them be miserable. Right?
Oh, man.
I know that's a cliche thing to say.
Yeah, but for real.
But it's an accurate cliche.
Dude, I'm happy
Fuck
married.
them. Let them be
Me and
miserable.
my wife like each other.
You're still miserable,
and
though.
Marriage sucks.
Yeah.
If you're fucking single, dude, there's a guy at my job, 28 years old, still lives with his mom, makes good fucking money. And he's kind of complaining to me. I'm like, dude, I grabbed his face like Adam Sandler. Don't you ever say that. I'm like, yo, you are fucking the man right now. You could travel the world. You could do whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want, man.
Yeah, normally 5 years ago I'd laugh at the guy, but right now, you have no kids, no wife. You need to fucking save some money and travel the world, bro.
I'm like you. I'm happily married, but they call it a ball and a chain for a reason,
But
man.
it's true, man.
Because you're in jail,
and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Well, here's the problem with it. I've said this on our show a million times. Monogamy is not natural. Like,
no, absolutely not.
Something that somebody created, some cockamamie bastard created.
It came with farming.
I don't know what it came with, but
Same
the
food
bottom
created
line
that
is
word.
We got 50% fucking divorce rates, and if it was normal, you would once you got married, you would never look at another woman.
That doesn't mean you're not capable of having a monogamous relationship.
Right. I'm
It's
monogamous
just
as fuck.
you have to work for that.
Right, you have to. This is what I tell these.
Yeah, but
people
why does love have to be such hard work?
love is fake?
What does love have to do with it?
No, what does love have to be such hard work?
Love is fake. It's just it's a fucking arrangement. That's what love is, and it feels good. It's nice.
Like Indians.
But at the end of the day,
sure,
it's just an emotion that we created. It's not real.
A mutual chemical reaction that leads to a domestic arrangement would be the exact definition of marriage.
Busting a nut?
It's not real.
You mean busting a nut?
You renew that?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Once a week.
More
you
like
renew
the
that love.
reliable knowledge that you'll be able to.
Right. That you don't have to hunt. You don't have to hunt for this puss. It's already just there, slave.
See, I want to go home, but my wife won't let me. She won't let me go back with my mom's.
I want to
Mom's, do my laundry.
Come on.
I want to be an alcoholic, but she won't let me. That's my problem.
There's so much shit we
Trying to
want to
work
do,
on
they
it,
won't
like,
let you.
Yo, let me give you a little secret, man. If you want to be an alcoholic and
Drink
your
in the
wife
morning?
won't let you, here's how you do this. You make her an alcoholic.
No, because she won't. Then she'll want the shit to herself and won't give you any.
Hey, do you know
so
my
it'd be
wife?
even worse.
You teach her to drink the shit you
Yeah,
don't
I know
drink.
Is
you
that
wife.
mission possible? Can I make her an alcoholic?
Nah,
Not happening.
Never.
My wife is 2 steps away from a nun, and that's
Oh, my.
so weird because I'm a fucking piece of shit. So weird. Opposites attract.
Yeah, it's contrast, man. You
Beyond.
need that.
It's fucking crazy.
You don't want to marry you, man. That's boring.
I would love to marry me.
No, you wouldn't.
Fuck
That's
me
like
right in my
beating
butt.
off. Yeah, you would, though.
It brings up the ages-old philosophical question.
I'm
if you
horny.
could clone yourself and then fuck yourself, would it be homosexuality or masturbation?
It'd be who gives a
That'd be
fuck.
self-gratification.
I think that would definitely be homosexuality.
I said this was an ages-old question,
No,
so
no,
why
no,
don't
no,
you
no.
fuckers think about it for a minute?
It's not
I
gay.
already did.
It's not gay. Because
Yeah,
you touch
That's
your own dick.
definitely gay.
You touch your own dick now, don't you?
Yeah, but now this is another me.
It's
Is this a living body with like?
Oh,
its
it's
own
a clone. It's
experiences?
another human being with another experience.
Okay, here's the positive on that.
You
know,
shared up until the cloning moment, and since then
It
you've been
has
different.
all my memories until now.
Sounds like incest.
I wouldn't fuck it.
He won't let you fuck it. He would be if you're
He probably
so
because
basic-
he would know. Yeah,
that's
he'd be
gay.
no.
See, I would
you're
just
trying
say,
to fuck me.
I would just say, hey, what's up, dude? What's up? Let's suck each other's dicks. That's not gay, right?
That's the scary part. Is I'm pretty confident my clone will let me fuck it.
Dude, I'm not fucking. I'm not fucking butts. That's
Now let me ask you a
What would
question.
you let your clone fuck you?
I might.
Hey, is that like incest now?
It could be the same deal.
Oh, see, a third layer: homosexuality, incest, or masturbation.
Does your clone know it's a clone,
See,
or
now
are
it's
you
getting
not
good.
sure which one you are?
I think you've seen each other, but you don't know who is.
No.
How would you know?
This is my
Now I would
My
rape
pet
me. Fuck that.
Multiple
Now I would have to rape him.
I'm gonna rape me.
You could
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
rape
Who's gonna
me.
know?
I'm gonna rape me.
I
So
know who's gonna
good.
tell. He ain't gonna
I'll
tell.
kill that mother. I'll fuck him so hard.
Because if he has my thoughts, he'll be ashamed.
That's about the only way that I would do it.
What, if you raped you?
I would have to kill me afterwards.
Okay.
I
Do you
would-
kill him
No.
before or after the rape?
Both.
See,
A
tough
little
question.
bit. Yeah,
See?
I
I would start fucking them, and then
Why
I kill
can't I
them.
have
That's
two
a good
clones?
question right there.
And I come in the throat slash.
I mean, if we're gonna make a clone, why not make two, and then I can do it before and after?
Oh, if we're just making clones all willy-nilly to fuck,
Then one
why
big
don't
ass
we just
orgy.
make clone assholes and throw them out when we're done?
Hold on, I have a better
Flesh like
idea.
clones.
Make a clone. I don't have to fuck him. He can just go to work. Now he's fucked,
And you can fuck whoever you want.
and I stay. Yeah.
And you get the AIDS, and then he dies.
Michael-
and he lives on.
Michael Keaton already tried this, and you don't have the eyebrows to pull off his acting.
This is my peppy.
Thank goodness.
This is my peppy. This is my peppy. Multiplicity.
Touch my peppy, Steve.
My peppy.
Your
Touch my peppy, Steve.
My peppy.
Yeah, that was.
What are you saying with the eyebrows? Are you hiding eyebrows under that shit?
No, it was more.
man.
It was a crack at Michael Keaton because he's a terrible actor.
I thought you had the eyebrows from Breaking Bad. It was the guy.
You don't get-
the fucking guy from Breaking Bad.
He did all right in Batman.
That's only because his eyebrows do all the acting.
Yeah, he did all right
for
in
him.
Batman.
With a fucking terrible Batman too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. That was
Dude,
corny
it was fucking
shit.
86.
Yeah, I know.
Who was out?
Why is
For
everybody so
86?
hard on that
Who was
Batman?
out? Like, who
Right.
was there?
For 86, okay.
Danny
You put
DeVito.
You put De Niro there.
Danny
De
DeVito.
Niro was De Niro on the docket to
He was
play
alive?
Batman.
No, I'm just saying. Who was going to do it back
Could
then?
you
There
imagine?
was no
that
other.
shit.
There was no Affleck back then.
Christopher Walken is Batman.
Joker, knock that shit. I have horrible impressions.
I want.
Yeah, no, I wish we had an impressions guy here right now.
Hey, do an impression. That sucking dick.
It's very nice.
That was a good impression. I don't know.
Bravo.
I don't get it.
Sucking,
Can I go pee on
sucking
your tree again?
clitorius
I
maximus.
gotta piss in the tree. Can I go pee? You taking a break?
Absolutely. You know what? You guys want to take a break? We take a quick
I
break.
gotta pee on the tree again.
Oh, somebody said P. You know what that means? It's time for a plug because
have
P
kids.
is for plug. Check us out on Facebook at airrecradio.com. Check out our friends also on Facebook at facebook.com/Mental Overload Show.
You said that shit so sexy.
Because I'm fucking sexy.
Yeah, you put your sexy got a P voice
see,
on.
You just ruined it. Ace killed another topic, guys. But
I
don't have
like
your
that
sound
sound
bit.
Ace
effect.
he
killed
was
another
not.
topic.
He was not. He didn't know our backslash. I jumped in. I saved it. I thought I did.
I did.
Yeah,
I
and
just
then this
had,
fucking guy
I
just
didn't
fucking
have it
shit on
right
us.
to hand. Is all.
That's all right.
And if you're a Mental Overload Show listener and you're listening to this right now, please follow me on Twitter.
Tweet us or.
I want your follows.
Oh yes,
Please
tell
follow
them
me.
to follow us on Twitter.
I
We
wish I
need
could
people to
guarantee
do
you
that.
followers, but our listeners.
I wish you could
are
do that,
sheepish.
too.
They're sheepish.
Ours are lazy. You say sheepish.
No,
I
ours
say
are
ours
scared
are
of
lazy.
Ace. I know they're scared of Ace. If they call in, we want listener interaction. We really do.
Why the fuck wouldn't they be
But if they
scared of
call
Ace?
in
He's
to
going to
Ace,
bite them.
He's gonna start talking about fucking their mom in her ear and all
Hey.
this weird shit.
And then they'll get all turned on and feel bad about themselves and hang up.
I feel weird. Click.
We got beat off to our moms, right? I'm the only one.
I'm alone on
My mom's
this.
I beat
bicentennial.
off your mom, son.
I bet you looked down her breasts. I've seen him one time. He was staring at my mom's titties.
All right, let's go to break.
Are they nice titties?
They're
No,
pretty
not
saggy.
much.
She's
How old is she,
75.
Oh my.
They're hitting the fucking. They
Well,
were
I mean-
hitting her shoes.
You know, given the grade curve, would you say?
She had a nice shine in her shoes.
All right, take us to break. Give us some
Let's-
Revolution Theory music for our people.
Yeah, let's hit the break so fat guys can pee.
Okay.
Fat guys, there are no fat guys there.
There's colors on the street, red, white, and blue. People shuffling their feet, people sleeping in their shoes. But there's a warning sign up on the road ahead. There's a lot of people saying we'd be better off dead. Don't feel like seeing, but I am to them. So I try to forget it any way I
Yo, the Mental Overload Show is great.
Always great.
It's funny. It's very funny.
We want to give every listener that what the fuck look.
And we do that with our original content because our topics are unlike no other. We don't do the mainstream media thing. We do shit that people have to deal with every day and make fun of it.
Oh yeah, we talk about runaways. We talk about gorilla titties. We don't give a fuck.
We talk about them blacks. We talk about them spics. We talk about them whites. We talk about everybody.
Hey,
Everybody.
this original content.
We guarantee at least 12 laughs per episode.
Yep. And we even talk about priests.
Priests, they're great. They're great molesters. They perfected it. So if you're bored, you got some downtime, you want some mindless entertainment, check it out. MentalOverloadShow.com.
Mindless entertainment at its finest.
Do it now or we'll hammer fist your grandmother in the choach.
That sounds nice.
Woody Woodpecker was fun. What?
What?
Huh?
Who?
Oh yeah.
MentalOverloadShow.com.
Mindless entertainment at its finest.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. We are still here with the Mental Overload Show boys. Who would like
Boys.
men?
I'm a man.
I'd
He's a
like to
boy.
interject. Can I take a squirrel out of my ass? It's been in here for a while.
No, that's the rule. That's the
didn't
talking squirrel.
I didn't declaw him that much. I thought I did a better job declawing him.
That's the talking squirrel. When you're done talking, pass it to the next guy with their hand
There
up.
you go. I don't want the squirrel.
I won't say nothing.
I'll do a hamster. I'm not fucking with a squirrel.
So, Mental Overload has a series of sponsors, and since they're in our studio, we thought we'd give them an opportunity
Wow.
to plug their own sponsors.
We get a fucking custom song and we get the sponsor. Wow.
Hell yeah, man. We're very nice people
Well,
here.
if you go to MentalOverloadShow.com, hit the Amazon banner, we get crumbs from your purchase.
Crumbs.
That's copywritten. Don't use that.
All
right, we're taking that
for
shit.
our listeners, crumbs are like money.
What they mean is a small
They
amount
don't
of
charge you
residual.
anything extra, but we get a little bit of money from your purchase.
So I could go to
Residuals.
Amazon right now. I could go to
You buy
Amazon.
something.
And buy that cheap blow up doll they
But here's
got.
the beautiful thing. Here's
I
the
already
thing.
bought that. I don't
Here's
need
this
to.
beautiful thing
Yeah.
I came up with during the holidays. and I
And
like
nobody else has got this.
Can I borrow it?
I like this. Check it out. If you go buy like a big ticket item, like a laptop or a TV or some shit, we'll split our fucking crumbs with you. So just email us. Buy or whatever the fuck you're
Dude,
gonna buy.
it's
So
instant
you get
cash
money back. Amazon wins. You win. We win. Everybody fucking wins.
You buy that shit on your credit card that's got cash back, and Mental Overload's going to give you 2% cash
what-
back on
exactly.
top of that.
It's not much, but it's you're gonna get us some. We're gonna give you some, and
Buy
everybody wins.
$2,000, 2%.
And Jay will personally deliver it with the squirrel in his ass.
And Ace will toss you a salad.
I will toss your. No,
Wow.
I'll eat your butthole.
Now we're getting into a
He
deal.
prefers syrup.
You know that? Getting your asshole tossed.
Y'all know I eat butthole?
He's butthole a lot. He's proud of it.
Oh, no, I'll dig right in there, sweetheart.
I will open a coconut up.
Fuck. Whatever makes her twist, man. I don't
And
give a
we're also
fuck.
brought to you.
I'm punching out of this podcast.
This is a huge one. InsultGreetingCards.com. This is our baby, and we know it's awesome, but it's not getting the response we want. So Insult Greeting Cards is fucking fully customizable, $3 per card, and we mail it. You don't have to touch the fucking card. So we customize it with you. We get it right, and we can install your ex-girlfriend.
$3 per card.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is something I've seen. I've heard the plug a million times
Tell
on
her
the
to
show.
pussy stinks.
I've never heard
You can
$3
get your
per
ex-girl,
card.
you can get your current, you can get your boss. He keeps passing you up a promotion. You can get your fucking your neighbor because he got too many black people coming over. Whatever you want. We can go 100% crude. We can go 0%. Whatever.
So,
it is.
where do people find Insult Greeting Cards?
At InsultGreetingCards.com.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to suggest that you guys email Corey, since you're in
All right.
contact with
I'm
him.
thinking about
That-
just sending them out for free for like. Yeah.
Send him that soundbite,
Okay.
and we'll feature it on a break in this show.
All right.
The
And
Insult Greeting
I'll
Card
tickle
thing.
your gooch too, over between breaks.
Corey, you can get your gooch tickled.
Yes, for free.
And I
No,
just,
I didn't
and
say
I
free.
just thought of
Bye,
another
Jay.
little fun crosser promotion idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, there might be a certain friends of ours mentioning a new mailing campaign.
Oh, there you go.
It's not a bad idea.
That's a good
We'll
idea.
hash it off over mic sometime.
You heard, Jay? You're talking about males.
I like to tickle buttholes.
We do that from time to time.
We had a mail gimmick when we first started out where, like, if
I
you...
don't like the word gimmick. You want to rephrase that?
Nope. There definitely was a gimmick.
That's a pretty white word.
Pyramid scheme.
That's
What
a pretty
the fuck was it?
White people say gimmick. We say crime.
Well, here's why it was a gimmick. Nobody could get hurt.
Straight lie.
All you
Straight
had
lie.
to do was you emailed Airrec Radio your mailing address, and we mailed
Oil
you.
hat made out of something.
We mailed you flowers. I would go and pick flowers, put them in an envelope,
outside?
and mail them to people.
Yeah, from
Where'd you
outside.
steal them from,
45
though?
cents for the fucking
I live in the
flower?
country, man. I don't
Oh,
have to
that's
steal
right.
them. They're just around.
Just follow a cow around.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Wow.
And the coolest feature, a visual gag, the coolest feature Stacy comes with, a beer bottle opening ring.
Do you have a beer bottle ring?
Because he's a severe alcoholic.
I need one of those. That's awesome.
The next time somebody asks me that question, you let me answer it because I have an answer for that question.
I'm sorry. I just
wept a tear. That's awesome. My son was fucking and cry. I was fucking crying.
Let's Back to Future that bitch. Back to Future that bitch. Ask him again.
I just beat off to that. That was awesome.
He's too caught up.
Ask him why he's got a beer bottle
I
ring
don't
again.
care. This was awesome. It's a beer bottle on your ring.
It's because I'm a motherfucking alcoholic.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why.
That's
All
the
right.
difference.
So you fuck mothers, or is that just the title?
I fuck
Depends
my
how she
children's
looks.
mother pretty regularly. So,
All right.
yes, I am a motherfucking alcoholic.
Cheers. Great words of Marcus Clark.
Cheers.
Is it Clark? Hoy hoy, mate. No, it's not Clark. Marcus from
Marcus,
whatever.
the news guy?
Marcus Cox.
Marcus Cox.
the
Yes.
fancy news.
As you
Fanciest newsman in Rochester.
I've been
I
drinking.
want him on this show.
Oh, he will come.
So fucking book him.
He will come.
I think I will.
You're supposed to be the guy in charge of booking people anyway.
I have to be the guy in charge of booking people.
I emailed
and in
you.
charge of news, and he emailed you.
I didn't even know that you were going to book me. I'm sorry. Let's get on with the show.
Although this was a lot easier, having somebody contact us about being on the
Well,
show.
we're
was a lot.
minorities. We didn't think we'd get an invite, so we...
Yeah,
You
especially
wouldn't
out in this part of the neck of the woods.
Just for the record, I just peed on a tree twice. They don't let me in their bathroom. King Day, and I
You'll
appreciate
agitate
You
the
said it.
guard
That's
dog.
the whites only
Well, you go, I got
bathroom.
my own toilet.
I don't want you touching the doorknob.
I'd rather beat off on something. So yeah, you're right.
All right. let me snag the reins here for a second.
Would you please?
I'm gonna grab the segue that I set up for myself that I lost with the Back to the Future reference and
With
read
Michael
a news
J.
article.
Fox?
Since 2004, Seattle attorney Andrew Basiago has been publicly claiming that from the time he was 7 to when he was 12, he participated in Project Pegasus, a secret U.S. government program that he says worked on teleportation and time travel under the DARPA policy.
There we go.
So is he a time traveler?
He claims to be a time traveler.
Did he find his parents' stash of mushrooms?
Maybe.
Acid, maybe?
So what asylum is he in?
I think he works for somebody.
Shit, he thinks he works
Well,
for
he
somebody.
thinks he works for DARPA. Who does he work for?
How rich is he?
Corey, tell us more.
How rich is he? That's the real question.
I don't know how rich he is,
Because
but I'm
if
going
you
to
can
guess
go, if you can
not
time
very.
travel, you will be fucking filthy rich. That's the first thing you're gonna do.
I don't know,
Besides
man.
rape. I'll go back in time and rape somebody.
Well, what he's saying is that the government's got the technology and they're not telling us.
Yeah, okay, Area 51.
Whatever. I don't say it's. I don't know. So
And
I'm,
the
I'm
I'm sure that's where it's at.
The scientific community is pretty divided whether time travel's even possible or not.
How about this? I'm just a dumb.
Oh,
fat
sure, but
snake.
I mean, for pretend people like us,
Yeah.
let's say it's possible.
Let's entertain the fact that it's
Completely
totally
possible.
possible.
How would you get rich?
You just anything.
You
Sports,
go back and you know-
lotto,
yeah,
I mean, what the
shit.
fuck?
All right, you do the Back to the Future thing.
Yeah,
you
hell
bet on
yeah,
a sport
shit.
game.
Not anything.
Or
I mean,
not even, what is that, time cop?
The sports almanac.
No, just a couple Tyson fights. You're good.
I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's it.
I'll put,
Oh,
I'll-
hell yeah, oh my God.
you go rob a bank, then you got the money, and then you go back and bet on some shit, and then you fucking put it all on black. I
Oh, you
mean,
rob a bank now
I would like to
and
buy.
go back with
whatever,
that money,
you'll
but that
figure it
money
out.
says this year.
You'll figure it out. Okay.
Whoa! I'd like to buy 1,000 shares of Apple.
There you go. There's so
Sir,
many
it's
things.
1982. I know.
Fuck that, Google. Then you'll be rich.
Yeah, but then you gotta
forever.
wait 20 fucking years.
You're a time traveler.
Yeah, you don't actually have
Fast
to wait.
forward.
Well, I didn't know that you could go back and forward. I thought it was just one back.
I guess we didn't lay that down. If you
That'd
could
be a
go
sweet
back,
ride, man.
According to this guy, you can go back and forward.
Hey, if you listen to our last show, I will go back to 1959 and be born.
Yeah.
That's the best time to live. You're fucking alive during the 60s, 70s. You're fucking and
I don't know, man.
I think I'd have to go back to 1929.
The Roaring 20s where the
It would
fucking
be
Black
really
Plague-
nice.
They didn't even have
Depression?
songs back then, dude. Are you crazy?
It would have been really nice to be a white man in America with
It's
a
just
couple of
nice to
dollars
be a
in my
white man
pocket.
in America now.
It's not that bad
But-
now, sir.
No, but 1929 had been fucking awesome.
Why is that? Wasn't that prohibition?
How would you have $1929? What would you buy gold and go back with gold? You'd have to go back with
How
gold.
about you go
do
back
I
with
do
an
I look like a
AK?
man who's afraid of committing crimes?
Yo, you would commit crimes in 1929 with your future weapons and iPhones.
Check it out. When
There
you
you
go
go.
time travel, you take the AK-47 with you.
Exactly.
You own the world. They
Exactly.
didn't even know what the fuck
They
that
had
was.
Tommy guns back then.
I will put an atomic bomb in my pocket.
Didn't they have Tommy guns back then?
I'll grow a batch
In
of
29,
friggin'.
they did have
They
Tommy
did,
guns.
so you wouldn't be the first automatic
Well, I'm going back
weapon.
to 1850 then.
Matter of fact,
bitches.
the Tommy gun was more powerful than the AK-47.
Yeah, but you know what they
Definitely much harder to operate.
They
on.
never
Oh
saw
yeah, yeah,
Scarface.
got no control on
I
that
never saw
shit.
Scarface. I did.
did?
That's true. That's
Shooting
true.
from behind. Goddamn
Now,
it.
if you go there with a rocket launcher,
But you know what they didn't have? Flamethrowers.
RPG.
That'd fuck some people right up.
You go,
They
hell
had
yeah.
flamethrowers in
RPGs.
29. They had flamethrowers in World War One.
Yes,
They
they
used
did.
them to clear
Yeah,
out
they did.
bunkers and shit.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
they
man.
did, yeah.
History major over here.
No, that would have been 1914.
Shit
So he's
on our
right.
dreams,
I'm sorry, man. I just want to make sure that you're prepared for
was
when you go
bored,
back
yeah.
in time.
The most I know is last week. 2000. whatever
Fuck.
the
You want to know
year
what
this
happened
is.
yesterday? I couldn't tell you. You want to know some obscure ass thing that happened before? Maybe I can
I
tell
know you
you.
didn't
Maybe.
shave. I know that.
Nope. It's fucking winter, dude.
I know.
There's no reason
I'm
to
just
have a
jealous.
cold
I don't have-
cheeks.
My testosterone doesn't grow.
Yeah, he has patches on his shit.
I just
He
got a
grows a
sock. In
beard.
the words of Ace, I got a sock on my
He got a
chin.
sock on the
That
side of
sucks.
his fucking face. Mutton chop.
I'd be sad if I couldn't have a beard in the
Sorry.
cold weather.
I got a small dick and no testosterone. It gets no worse than that.
Probably not.
I'm hung like an apple seed, man. On a good day.
Like an apple
It's
seed.
shitty piss out there. You can't even see nothing.
It's fucking terrible. Because you had to sit down on the
I pee
tree.
into my balls and I lean forward. That's how
I know he's got to squat to pee.
Pee into my
Well, that's a funnel fucking effect. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. I come with a lot of thrust. So
Oh, there's a lot of force
You
behind
gotta-
it.
air, you know, like
You got to run and start. You're bound to
there
feel
you go.
something.
Strong musculature.
I got torque in that shit, damn it.
Corey, I think we were talking about a time traveler.
Nevertheless, Basiago's claims get support from Alfred Weber, a lawyer specializing in exopolitics.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Exopolitics?
I don't know.
Porno politics.
The political implications surrounding an extraterrestrial presence on Earth.
Did he go to Everest for that degree?
Exopolitics.
Oh, all right.
Everest Institute to get the degree?
That was nice of them to. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It was
Yeah,
the
my
University of
doctorate.
Phoenix.
Doctorate in bullshit.
A doctorate in exopolitics from the University of Phoenix.
And Dr.
Is that a real fucking college?
Alien.
Yeah,
Online college?
it's an online college.
Yeah, it's not a university though.
Well, the website says it is. They got
Really?
pictures of other campuses. Telling you
Yeah,
that
that's what it
there's-
is.
yeah.
right.
They do have real campuses, I guess.
Which campuses do they borrow?
Exactly. Weber's
Kind of like this is a studio.
Yeah, exactly.
And my
Weber
studio.
said teleportation and time travel have been around for over 40 years, but have been ported by the Department of Defense to be used for the transfer of goods and services. For example, ooh, this is fun.
Oh, I like examples. I was dying for an example.
And I quote, "It's an inexpensive and environmentally friendly means of transportation."
Prius.
Yes.
Wait, time travel is environmentally
Oh, is it a horse and
friendly?
buggy?
Apparently.
What is that? If you ship the carbon to the past, it'll all be okay now?
And this is a direct quote. The Defense Department has had it for over 40 years, and former Defensive Secretary Donald Rumsfeld used it to transport troops into battle
I have a
to
question.
turn the tides of a well-known war.
I have a question.
Wow.
I have a question.
What, World
Yeah.
War II?
If you have the
I
ability,
think that's what they're implying.
if you have the ability to travel time, haven't you had the ability to travel time forever?
I think with that line there, see, that's how that would,
Yeah. Because if you have it now, you have it forever.
yeah.
Past.
I'm gonna
I think
call
what that
bullshit.
line is implying is that we brought
That's
them
serious
the
bullshit.
nuclear
I want to give you
power.
my logic behind it. You got anything else?
That's fucking garbage. Yeah, it sucks.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay,
It sucks.
here's my logic.
I'm with them.
They're
If you
full
can-
of shit.
If you
That shit
can
is
time
garbage.
travel, there would be no black people. Look at Star Wars. Oh, there was a black guy.
There was a black
That was a
guy.
bad
He was a
joke.
turncoat.
Lando
He was-
Calrissian.
Oh,
There would be
man.
no black people. We
Yo,
wouldn't be here.
hold
Puerto
on.
You
Rico-
had a joke
Hold
on that with
You're
the
in the wrong
Jetsons.
room to be getting Star Wars references wrong.
Yeah, Jetsons. There were no blacks in the Jetsons.
There were
There
no
you go.
blacks in the Jetsons.
And you know why? Because from here you could tell that it's going to be a great future.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Okay, Jay.
And
God
okay
bless
day.
us, everyone.
Oh, speaking of, I brought watermelon. It's in my trunk.
Oh, good.
I'll bring it in.
That's why there's no Mexicans on the Enterprise.
No, but there's a black guy holding it.
There's no fruit to pick.
Exactly.
There's no freeways to sell water on. I mean, Mexicans, don't get us started.
No, that's kind of why I said the
We're
Mexican
legal.
joke.
I know.
We're legal. Mexicans have to jump a fence.
We don't need a green card.
We're better than them. We know it. We get your tax dollars, and we don't have to pay taxes.
That's horseshit.
That's
God,
amazing.
makes me mad.
Oh,
That's amazing.
God,
They
just
also-
be a state. Ruin the flag.
We just
Do
have
it.
kids. Just
they also have no representation in their government. So
Neither do we. What the fuck?
there you go. He's right. Fucking Obama.
you know that's
Got
a
a
fair
few puppets
point.
up there.
Fucking
Obama.
Barry.
Obama. That's what I call him.
Barry Obama.
Fucking
Barry Obama.
drawing.
Man, if ever there was
Pretty
a
soon
show
we'll
to
have
get
Donald
us-
Trump.
Well, here's the thing I said on Twitter today, or on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Obama, you're fucking. I saw this.
Was it an Obama tweet? I fucking
Probably.
hate those Obama tweets.
No. What?
He really tweets.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
no, he doesn't, but somebody does.
I saw. I
No,
saw,
he's tweeting, dude.
Oh yeah, he has a Twitter. It's Obama. Oh, actually,
I heard he
Barack
wasn't
Obama.
supposed to have an account.
Oh, he has one, but
He was the first president to ever use social
But
media.
it says on the description that it's handled by his fucking people, and if it's ever his tweet, it's signed OB.
Yeah.
Or BO or whatever the fuck is it?
Yeah,
It would be-
B.O.
It would be
BO.
yeah, B.O.
Black Observer.
It'd be basketball player.
Wow.
Check it out.
Your black option.
So I saw this thing.
That's also pretty good.
Yeah.
I saw this thing. It had all these fucking past, black leaders and how it's great fucking people. I don't know any of them. Martin Luther King.
No black leaders.
Anyway, no, listen. I'm being real here.
If there were, they'd be further ahead.
There's a picture of this
Definitely
fucking.
were.
It's like a whole bunch of fucking black leaders that I can't name three. And in the front of it is Obama, Barack Hussein Obama, if you want to be correct.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're not a black leader. Yeah, he campaigned well. He got people all worked up, but he hasn't done shit for this country. Especially for, he's done nothing. He's continued to sell America to
I
corporations.
think that now this is
I'm just talking on my ass.
no, that's
obviously.
fine.
Yeah.
You talked about your ass, and it brought up a point that I can talk also out of my ass about.
The squirrels.
Yeah,
Squirrel just farted.
you
Wasn't me.
say he hasn't done anything. Well, I don't think there's anybody that could do
right,
anything.
and I agree with that.
It's such a clusterfuck, you
But
know.
he sold all this hope and change. And
I'll tell you, man.
Yeah.
I voted for him
Everybody
twice,
did, dude.
and I'm pissed off
Twice.
about it. I did, yeah.
good job. Good
Well, you
job.
didn't. You did it the first time, not the second
We're
time.
not
or-
allowed to. Oh, you mean the prelim? The
No, you got to vote for him twice, man. He ran
Primary?
twice.
Yeah.
He ran.
Oh, 2 years.
He's
Okay,
second-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's in his second term.
I don't even think I voted the second time. I'm so disappointed.
No, it's
But-
been pretty rough. This
It's like, 'cause
particular.
this world is fucked up, and
I just
figured
feel he's discouraged because they fucking blame him for everything. Oh, he hasn't
that's
fixed
the
this,
job.
that.
they
that.
blame presidents for
But that's
everything.
like
for the president.
40 years of shit that's been fucked
That doesn't
up, and it's
matter.
catching up to him, and he's got to fix it all.
It's Obama's Great Depression in 1920. That's
It's
the way
like-
it works.
It's like coming behind fucking your old lady after a black guy just hit it.
Right.
How do you compete
You
with
can't even
that?
hit the walls. You're just shaking around trying to,
You can't fit.
especially me.
You got to fuck it with your leg. It's not right.
You just jam your whole fucking head.
Yeah,
into
you
his
kicking a
leg.
pussy.
Motorboat in a-
Meanwhile, you're looking, hey, babe, what you had, a sandwich for lunch?
Obama set the expectation too high, and he didn't make it halfway. And it's
Not-
not his
no,
fault.
definitely
It's
not
his fault. You're
halfway.
right. You're right. It's
Definitely
not
not
his
halfway.
fault, but at the same time, he's not a great fucking black
Oh, I
leader.
wouldn't say that. I think it's not
He's
his
not a great
fault.
black leader.
He's
Yeah.
as much as a puppet as any president has been in the
Right,
last.
but what I'm saying, he doesn't
100
deserve
years
to be,
or so.
He doesn't
Yeah.
deserve to be on a fucking illustration with Martin Luther King and all these other people that I can't mention.
Oh, you mean making
just-
that type
I'm-
of statement, but
I'm being
Malcolm
real.
X, Nelson Mandela, Farrakhan.
Yeah, there you
None
go.
of
Yeah,
those.
those guys. No, those guys are shit.
Farrakhan.
Oh,
holy
Mandela's cool.
shit.
Farrakhan is a shit talker.
He's a little bit of a shit talker, but he'd be considered a black leader.
I guess. Yeah. So Jesse Jackson too. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, he is a piece of shit.
Fucking Al Sharpton.
$800 perms and shit. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
Sharpton's garbage.
Though, as much as
I don't
he's a
think we
piece
can
of
talk about
shit,
black people. We're not black.
No, that's
I'm black
there
from the
just
waist
can't
down.
be any black
actually.
people in the
Oh, okay,
room when you
I don't know if you
it.
knew that about me. I'm actually black from the waist
Black
down.
associated.
It's how I got a mulatto daughter.
All right. Damn sure wasn't that Batman sweater.
Fuck no. Oh, wait, hold on. The suggestion that I have a black Batman sweater on is. I'm terrified of the idea of having like a crocheted sweater that's a Batman thing. It's a hoodie, man.
I like how far we had to backpedal through the conversation for it's a hoodie, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just said yeah, man, and moved on?
I know there's like serious things going on, and I'm like hung up on the fact that he called my hoodie a sweater.
What about the Marvel comic coasters you guys have here?
What's wrong with those, man?
You guys want to see my underwear?
Next thing, yeah, I was gonna say
Hell
next thing is
no.
gonna be a spider sense tingling.
I'd rather get buttfucked by his squirrel.
You guys want a topic or should we keep on fucking?
No, it's your show. Go ahead,
No,
guys.
whatever, man. You guys are making this easy for us tonight.
Oh, we definitely like it much more when somebody else does all the heavy lifting.
After
That's
last
been
week,
my
we've
motto
pretty
my
much
whole
given
life.
up on trying to do the news in one episode. How about Dennis Rodman?
What do you like?
You guys are
Topical.
up top on Dennis Rodman. Hey,
He's
man.
down of age, right?
Huh?
Isn't he dying of AIDS?
He died of AIDS. Yes.
Oh, he should be.
Yeah,
Alright,
he
yeah,
died
sure.
of AIDS.
Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman. This just in, and this
He
is an
fucked Kim
Airrack
Il
Radio
Jr.
exclusive.
Kim Il Jr.
Yes, breaking news. An Airrack Radio special report.
Dennis Rodman has died of HIV. He's the first person ever to die
right.
of HIV.
Instant
Fuck
AIDS.
LL Jr.
He's in rehab. He came back to the States after an embarrassing drunken meltdown. And
From
now
Korea?
he's in rehab.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
from
saying-
North Korea.
You're saying the black guys in rehab? Was it court ordered?
No, I'm saying Dennis Rodman. It's not fair to call him a black
He's an
guy,
alien.
man. He's
fucking
a...
alien.
Like that's a
Dude, hold up. I want to say we're not racist. We just
no. We just don't like Dennis Rodman. Fuck
carry
him.
on.
No, I'm saying it's an insult to black people to refer to
there
him
we
as a
go.
black
There
guy.
you go.
Dennis Rodman sucks balls, but boy, is
Dennis
he
Rodman's
entertaining
not
news.
of this planet.
He was awesome.
There's no
basketball player.
fucking way.
Last time I gave a shit about him when he was getting fucking 30 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
With tie-dyed hair and wearing a wedding dress, getting married to Carmen Electra. That's the memory I always go back to because
Yeah,
that was the
me
last
too.
time he was relevant.
How the hell
that
did
was
he
the best-
do that?
He got married in a wedding dress.
I know.
To
His
Carmen
dress-
Electra.
His dress was better than her dress. That shit is ridiculous.
You know what? You make a good point because I have no idea what the fuck she wore.
Nobody knows.
She could have
Nobody
worn a
knows.
tux. She could have been
Dude, she's
naked. I have no
fucking-
idea.
she was hot as
Rodman
fuck.
wore a wedding dress.
I don't know how she looks now, but she was fucking.
No, she's still pretty fucking
She was
hot.
fucking hot as shit.
I bet she's not hot.
She's pretty good.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
not
sure
great.
it's juicy.
I bet her pussy could swallow a bowling ball.
Well, you're kind of a picky.
I bet that.
I know that's probably very true.
Probably has regularly.
You know how many basketball players this girl's dated? Jesus Christ.
It's like a Kardashian.
People can land a fucking helicopter in that thing. Stace, you think you can land your fucking helicopter in there?
Absolutely. I can sure try.
Didn't she just do the awards?
I don't know. What, ABN probably? I don't fucking know.
Look, Golden
New
Globes.
New Year's.
New Year's. That's might have been. She might have been on the.
You saw the helicopter propellers popping off from the top of her pussy.
All right, you know what? I'm looking at it on Google, and she might still be hot.
She's still pretty fucking
Yeah,
hot,
take your word for
dude.
it. I'd fucking
I
manatee.
We got to get the big
She
monitor,
said no,
man.
she's
We gotta
fucking
get the big
horrible.
monitor.
You're talking to four guys who fuck a manatee, and you think it's
He's kind of a picky bitch.
It's a very good
I
point.
run a train on him. We share.
Yeah, you should be picky.
No, not
if
me.
you can.
When it comes to fantasy, he's a very picky motherfucker.
Especially in fantasy. Why wouldn't you be picky? You could pick whatever you want. Why you gotta be fucking Michael Jackson's corpse when there's so many better options?
Because I'm a fucking pagan. I'll fuck just about anything. That's
All
why. Well, you wanted an answer. There's your fucking answer.
Corey beats off to Bubbles, dude.
We're in this shit. Hell yeah, why not?
Bubbles is a good little hoe.
It's a cute name.
Also a monkey.
That's how AIDS got started. You're gonna start AIDS too.
I said good little hoe. He hates too.
You
The
bastard.
follow-up.
The
You
airborne
killed
AIDS.
Dennis Rodman.
Coming in July. AIDS 2.
You got
The
the blue
sequel.
monkey and the light blue monkey.
Sorry.
Kill the sound clip. Good
Yeah.
job.
That's what that silence was
Oh, that's
me
it.
isolating tracks.
No, that was Ace. He finds the greatest time.
Oh,
Stop
well,
it.
Why'd you
sometimes.
bring the pictures down. Damn it, I was getting ready to beat off.
So,
you
had,
have anything? I'm out.
you had mentioned that you'd like to talk about the mayor.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Loveland Warren.
Lovely Warren.
She's so lovely, isn't she?
The lovely.
Hey, Corey, you want to give us the official story before I talk out of my ass?
Do we have an official story?
As far as what are you talking about?
Well, she's been in office 3 weeks, and she's been 3 weeks of shit.
Absolutely has been 3 weeks. As we talked about it last week on the
okay.
show with the security guard. She created two jobs
uncle.
one for her uncle to be the head of security, a job that was already provided by the Rochester Police
A
Department.
$90,000 salary, right?
And what did
He
you
was
say?
$90,000, right?
$90,000.
And the secondary guy was $60,000.
I have heard all kinds of numbers.
Okay.
I've heard a combined total of $180,000, and that may include equipment or not.
He needs a new polo shirt.
Either way,
with a
it's
fucking
money
embroidery.
that was already
Right, he needs an
it's money that was
embroidery.
already like
They're already stealing money.
they
bro.
already 3 weeks.
Damn.
3 weeks you're fucking buddying up with your uncle.
Dude,
Here's a job.
back
Here's
to
a
our-
cush job.
Back to our black leaders. We got Obama and Lovely Warren. Does it get any better, guys?
Yeah, but Obama ain't hiring family.
I'm sure he has done. I don't know.
Oh, you know there's
Well,
a bunch
here-
of low-level positions that got filled in because they're related to the
He
boss.
hired Hillary Clinton so that he could be part of the Clinton family,
Well,
which
let's
was
stick-
a good decision
let's
on his
It was a
part.
great decision.
Politically.
NSA is already listening. Let's stick with Lovely Warren.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking.
I just want to say
Oh
that I'm not
no,
affiliated.
we've already publicly addressed the NSA to please continue to listen to our
Yeah,
podcast.
we want them to listen.
Downloads.
Please.
Yeah, we need to listen. That's
Anybody
exactly
listen,
why.
please.
Get downloads. Are you affiliated with this?
I am not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with these guys.
President Obama.
He's
Anything
actually
they say-
tied hands to ankles right
So
now.
from my understanding, she hired 2 fucking people, combined a lot of money, and they got caught speeding here and there. to and
93
fro.
and 91
all
on
over
the
the
same
place.
day, coming back from the going to and coming back from the State of the State address
And
with
honestly-
Anthony Cuomo.
Hey, Ace, how fast do you drive approximately?
About 60. What's the speed limit? 65?
160.
I do about 67.
No, he's a fast driver. So I could forgive that. But here's what pissed me off. When Rachel Barnhart asked her what's going on, she's like, I'm the mayor. I don't have to answer you. I'm like,
Yeah,
No,
that-
she's
yes, you
no, she's the news media.
Uppity.
That's exactly who
Right,
you're supposed to
that's what
answer
you would
to.
check. It's called checks and balances, you
Yeah.
fucking bitch.
And that's the only check there is for that branch is the news media.
You uppity
Yep.
piece of shit.
You
I
know-
hope
you know-
you fucking, you piece of shit.
You know what got
Good
me
for
about
you.
it?
Oh, we're going to declare war. I thought you were going to.
Nah.
No, fine, I'll be with you. You're an uppity piece of shit.
Whenever I say you piece of shit, then
I
he
start
goes,
ripping up
we go
into
back and
shit.
forth for 10 minutes. Until, never mind.
She's an amateur playing fucking mayor.
And that's why people get mad. They're like, "Oh, we need common people in politics. We can't have the." I mean, I'm not defending, but
Yeah.
rich people know how to be rich.
Yes.
Poor people get a little taste of power and they become. I
They're
don't
all
have to
out of their
answer
mind.
you. I don't have to answer to you. It's like that's true, man. Everybody gets mad because everybody's good old boys in politics, but that's
I
the
don't
way-
even know if I necessarily. I don't think I have a problem with her giving a job to a family member.
Right.
I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I
can
have a
get past
problem
that.
with her creating a job for a family member.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
a lot
the
worse.
problem I
That's a
have.
lot
Is
worse.
And
that
her
like
uppityness. That's what pisses me off.
yeah, and if
She's
she
flamboyant with the
actually
shit.
said, "I
She
don't have to
told
talk
Rachel
to you,"
Barnhart,
man,
quote,
that's.
I don't have to answer to you. I'm the mayor.
Do you know who
These are
Rachel
her
Barnhart?
words. I'm the
Listen,
mayor.
if Rachel Barnhart asked me anything, I
You're
would
gonna
feel
blow up.
compelled to answer.
Because you're gonna blow up too. Everybody, she's a big deal around here.
She's one of our top
She's
known.
pretty as fuck.
She is.
And
Awesome.
I believe she follows somebody sitting at this table.
Not me.
Is that her?
Yeah, she follows me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Dude, I had
White
such
privilege.
a fan boner about that. Yeah, absolutely white privilege. You're right. I was so excited the
He
day
pulled the
Rachel.
car and said, hey.
I have 25 followers, and one of them is Rachel Barnhart.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
pretty good about that. And all
that's-
the rest of them are podcasters, so I feel pretty good about that, too.
That's also true.
You know how long I've been trying to get Mark Anthony to follow me?
Oh, dude, I'll tell him you want him to follow you.
Mark Anthony, I pump all your jams, man. Why won't you follow me?
He was
Well, I
my
have,
23rd
what's her name?
follower.
Sarah Pippin from
You don't know anything.
the 70s show.
The chick from the 70s show.
The redhead, Donna?
Yeah.
Prepon. What's her name?
I don't know.
Yeah, Pippin.
She's on a new show that she's like a dyke on the fucking Orange is the New Black.
Oh, that's just. she's
Oh,
so hot,
yeah, Donna from the. Yeah.
Oh,
She
she's
follows
hot.
him. She's retweeted him a couple
Whatever,
times.
6 foot
Yeah.
fucking redheaded
as fuck.
fucking
She is
hot.
hot.
She's
hot
hot.
as fuck. No, she's
I
hotter with the black hair. Too.
I don't like her with the
I
black
like her
hair,
with-
man.
I would clean her intestines with my tongue.
Why the
I
fuck
would
does
also
her
do
hair
that.
matter?
Who
She
cares?
outclasses everybody in this fucking
She
room.
looks better.
She can
We're
fucking be
talking-
bullhead not still.
Exactly.
She could be on leukemia therapy.
I'm not with that.
I'm with it.
I'm sorry.
We said we fuck a
I will
manatee.
fuck
She-
anything.
I like that. She
I
can get
never
leukemia
said
treatment.
that.
She can get
I
chemo
don't
hooked
care.
up. I'd still
She could
fuck.
have the fucking machine running full blast with 4 IVs.
They just pulled the plug.
I'd still be eating a pussy.
There's 2 nurses watching.
That's
Fucking
it.
come on in, guys.
We're just- we're
Rigor
just-
mortis
guys.
on the way.
What kind of nurses? You said guys. Hold on.
Rigor mortis is set in.
You know-
Ace is freaking going down on her.
I think we took guys literally. I just meant folks.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Onlookers, come on in.
Let's go. Don't intervene. Enjoy.
Securities, yeah, they're coming with the popcorn.
The thing that pissed me off about this Emily Good thing here is when questioned about the speeding.
You talking about Lovely Warren?
I'm
Emily
sorry, yes.
Good, where did you
because
pull
their
that?
names
Good.
are both.
Is that like a hooker?
No,
you know,
no.
or something?
No, Emily Good
You know her money?
was the chick that was
'cause I want
videotaping
the
there was a black guy getting pulled over and she was videotaping. It was
Black guy getting pulled over.
So you named the name of the person recording.
yeah.
Okay, that must have
She
been
was a
deal.
bit. No, she ran for sheriff this year.
Oh, okay.
She ran for sheriff. But because her name is Good, it reminds me of Lovely
okay.
Warren. It's,
Isn't she lovely?
yeah. I meant Lovely Warren. The
I'm
thing
sorry.
that gets me about this
You
Lovely Warren thing.
bastard.
I was looking for that.
You gonna be singing that shit?
Yeah,
about the trees.
exactly.
Isn't she lovely? They got popped for speeding, right?
Right.
So this guy's her uncle is an ex-cop.
Right.
Gets
retired,
popped for
supposedly.
speeding 91 and 93. in
on the
probably,
same stretch of road.
in probably a 65.
Does he
Now
don't
listen,
give a
I'm not
fuck?
calling a motherfucker down for speeding. You see that bike? I fucking speed. Are you kidding me?
By
Speeding?
bike, he means motorcycle, guys.
Yeah.
See that
Speeding.
Schwinn? I fucked that shit up.
All 18 fucking
I get
speeds,
15 miles,
man.
bitch. 50
You should
miles an
see
hour.
when I hit that top notch.
I'm fucking around, son.
I hit fucking 8th gear and it's all downhill.
And then it's all fucked up when my pants get
It
caught
is a
in the chain.
motorcycle with
Then on my way to
CCs.
work, there's a little dip, and I hit it, and I jump it because I'm a badass.
fucking bunny hop.
Actually, you
bitches.
jump it because you're a big ass.
So he's got a CC
That's-
bike, okay?
Yeah, it's not.
800.
8,000.
No.
Yeah, it's 8,000.
Nobody
I'm
be
good with
able
that.
to fucking carry it.
So they get popped for speeding, and the first opportunity this guy has to talk to an
Press.
yeah, the press. Thank you. He says it was more like 80.
Really?
So
you admitted to speeding anyway.
First,
You
so
dumb
first off, you were
So
speeding.
he didn't use the word massa at all?
Secondly,
I know, right?
Massa, I'm so sorry, man.
I'm so
I'm so sorry, Massa.
secondly,
It won't happen
either
again.
he's lying about going 80 when he was actually going 93,
110, maybe.
or thirdly, he's telling you the police radar isn't as accurate as police would like you to believe, and he's an ex-cop.
Right.
He should know.
So either way is shit option.
He got pegged at 93 and said I was going 80. Now, listen, anybody in this room would say the same thing, and from
That's what it
anybody in
took
this
is to bring
room,
the
I would be
points
like,
down.
that's exactly what you say.
I don't know, man. I was kind of taught either you fucking
telling the
accept it or you deny
I
it.
learned that from the
One of the two.
I was-
Either say you busted me or you say
That's what
I
the
wasn't
cops
speeding.
That's what the cops gonna say.
I was in the Marines with a bunch of like state troopers and stuff, and they tell you if you're honest, you have like 80% chance of getting off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Oh
if
yeah.
They know you're lying. You're not even getting. So you just say I was speeding. Sorry.
So here's this guy lying.
right.
The first chance he gets. The first chance. He could have just
Black
said.
guy lied. We're fucking
Like he
right.
said, a black guy got pulled over.
He could have said no comment, and instead of saying no comment, he chose to lie.
Right. He said
He didn't have to
instead
lie.
of saying I have a job that I'm not supposed to have because it never existed last week.
Yeah, I was speeding. I was
Yep.
driving the mare. It's a busy job. I was
Right.
speeding.
Nobody believes he has a job anyway.
He's still collecting unemployment.
I guess
Doesn't
that's
have a
my
job.
question
They pay
too.
him under the table. He's a fucking
Is I've gotten out of tickets because my cousin's a cop. Hey, you know my cousin? He's on the job.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
How the fuck does this guy not get out of the ticket? He's driving the mayor of Rochester.
I'm saying he could have just been like, "Of course I was speeding.
He should've
I'm
taken
driving
the
the
ticket.
mare. Of course I didn't get the ticket."
and got it fixed the next day, right? I mean,
Exact-
that's all you had to do.
And then you just hand it to the boss. Boss,
Right,
can you
right.
fix this?
All I'm saying is he shouldn't have lied to the press and said I was only going 80. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. And if you were, you're telling me police
Well,
radar
check it
doesn't
out.
work.
Check it out. Black people have been oppressed for over 200 years, all right?
Yeah,
Now's
okay.
a good time to come up.
Slide him once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Great grandfather picked. He gets to pay off.
That'd have been me. That would have been me. They would have been dropping my transmission,
Reparations.
checking numbers.
When your
Reparations means I don't have to follow the fucking laws. That's what that means.
That's right, reparations.
I'm gonna find. You see these lips? Somewhere in my genealogy, there's black people, and I'm
Nah.
finding it because I want to break the law.
It ain't touching the top of your nose, so you okay.
Can't eat the basketball. either.
I like the
I wanna see you
noise
dribble.
made for see these lips.
I want to see you dribble a
You
ball.
actually got a moment of silence in this room to make a sound effect that was silent.
Yes,
I can't believe that happened.
it was amazing.
So that's what pisses me off about the mayor.
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
shit
well-
you said. We just talked for 20 minutes.
There's a lot of things that are going to piss you and continue to piss you off about the mayor
Probably. I'm pretty sure that's true.
until the city council does something to get her booted out.
And if Richards would have done one day of campaigning, he would have destroyed her.
just
He had
just
no idea
showed
what
He
up.
didn't want the
I'll
job.
take the job and give it to me.
Who wants that fucking job? Listen, man, mayor of Rochester is
I'll
a
take it.
thankless ass
Yeah,
job.
I'll take that.
I promise.
That's
You got
right. True.
thankless ass people that
You
live
know,
in
you're
this
not
fucking
rich, but
city.
you're making decent money to fucking.
Man, you ever
Listen to the mayor's
DKX in the morning?
podcast.
You ever listen to DKX in the morning when they got
Fireside chat.
Shep on? When they got
yeah,
Chief Shepherd?
Yeah.
Man, that guy goes on to get blasted, and
Yeah,
I
he keeps it real, though.
admire him
Yeah,
for
that's
continuing to get up there and go to bat and just let these people call and be like, I don't appreciate the police hassling my kids now.
Using Uncle Tom,
Your
motherfucker.
kids are a piece of shit. How about you raise them?
You know, how about you beat the shit out of them until they stop robbing people?
I lived in the
How
city.
does that
I never
sound?
saw the cops harass
what do you tell
anybody
a
I
guy
didn't
that's
want to see
really
the
young
cops
when his
harass.
name is Tom?
What?
You said Uncle Tom. Now, what if your uncle's really Tom?
Yeah, man.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Monkey.
What?
What can I do for you?
See, my thing is, if you start disciplining them young, you don't have to deal with a 14-year-old going to jail.
I'm right with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not the strictest father in the world, but there's a line you don't cross.
No, you get them while they're young. It's like here's the thing, man. Baby elephant. They tie their little baby elephant. Like, listen, hold in there.
Baby monkeys, elephants.
No, elephants.
I'd fuck an elephant.
Good for you.
You'd have to crawl inside that motherfucker.
I would.
I see that Hang in There has no power tonight. Baby elephants. They tie their baby elephant legs to a tiny stake and hammer it into the ground. Huh?
The elephant ties it?
No, circus people tie an elephant's leg. Shut up.
White people, you mean?
Yes,
white people.
Irish people, to be specific. They tie a baby elephant to a post, right, with a little rope. And an adult elephant, you'll see, is also tied to the same stake with the same style rope. And the adult elephant could break that rope anytime it wanted. But because it couldn't when it was a baby, it thinks it can't now. And there's something about that in parenting. You get them strict. You be strict when they're little, and then you don't have to worry about it when they're older. Because like while they're branching out, you're not dealing with like huge rebellion.
Right.
So should we tie? So you're saying tie baby's legs to a crib?
No, tie black people. He's saying tie black people to the bumper of your car and drive them down the street. Is that what you're saying?
I'm definitely. That's exactly what I'm
with
saying.
your Ford pickup truck. Very 2001 of you, sir.
That's right.
It's a
I
great
get the point, though. I respect the point.
There's a great callback there to a new story that never got done on the show because we weren't around yet.
Well,
That's why we still need Prado rods.
What?
Cattle
What's
prod.
a prattle rod?
Yeah, they get the cattle prod.
Shit, that fucking
Prado
electric
rod.
your
We need
balls.
Prado rod,
Where's my
guys.
Prado rod?
Where's my Prado rod?
Where's my fragile rock?
We just fucking broke this show.
That is all right.
NASA's now defunct Kepler Space Telescope captured 5 stellar explosions as they have happened. That's right. Kepler, the busted-ass satellite, found 5 supernovae. I'm pretty sure that's as far as I'm getting with this news story.
You guys got this. Why don't we just... This is above our play grade. You guys supernova? I don't understand 3 words you just said.
I'm sorry.
You're talking about the
All right, now we can't leave him. Kepler's
Neil deGrasse Tyson we just walked in?
Kepler's a space telescope that was under NASA's control that had some malfunctions. And his
telescope.
I thought it was the Hubble.
telescope.
The Hubble telescope.
Hoverboards don't work on water.
Yes, they do.
Something about microscopes.
You got to get the bulldog board. Basically, the telescope's been spinning out of control,
Oh, okay.
unable to focus or aim its camera.
White people problems?
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
You guys got a lot of problems. They're all good though.
They
But,
are. They're like really
I
like
want 'em.
the worst thing that happens to us is that our giant space telescope stops
The
rotating
Hubble?
I'm on my
correctly.
3rd strike, and these fucking guys are worried about a telescope.
All right.
I can't get a fucking loan for my car under 20% interest, but these fucking guys are worried about it. I can't get neighbors that don't fucking burn the house down.
Why are we doing this story?
I thought it would be funny, and I was right.
We're just doing what we do. You guys should enjoy this.
No, we did. We are currently enjoying this.
Hey, get back to your telescope.
I'm on my 3rd
Go ahead, man. Let's
strike.
hear about it. How far does it magnify?
Get back to your
Let's hear
telescope.
about a telescope.
Oh my God, far no. When
Let's hear about novas and whatnot.
shit looks back in
Yeah,
the past.
supernovas.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's how far this thing can look back.
Chevy
It can look into
Novas?
the past.
I have Chevy Nova back in the day. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
It just so happened to, in its spinning, to catch glimpses of 5 separate supernovas with
5
the
of
star exploding.
You ever been dizzy? You ever did too many circles and you fucking not drunk dizzy, but like when you're a kid, you're
Oh yeah, we're spinning around in
see 5 of
circles.
everything.
That's like trying to get high when
Thanks
you're
to
a
the
kid.
amount
That's
of
like the
times-
same thing.
I got high as a kid.
Well, me too, but that's
You can
not
tell,
the-
right?
I'm just saying. I don't understand.
Thanks to the amount of times that I've been drunk dizzy in my life, I don't remember being drunk dizzy as a child.
English is our second language, so that's what's going on here.
It's my first.
Chevy Novas.
Yeah, Chevy Novas in the sky.
What do we got? What else we could kill here?
That's
Oh, you guys want to hear a fun way science is killing mice?
Today's not Ace, the top
Yes.
killer.
Hold on. When I told Ace we were booked here, I said it's funny like our show. but they're a lot fucking smarter. And they fact check.
No, we don't. No. Fact check.
You
All
have
right.
articles.
I'll give you the extent of our fact checking. Somebody else tells us, we tell
Right,
everybody.
they fact check.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
If it's the first Google hit, it must be the most
This
true.
is the way we do it. Check it out. I'm walking down the street. I think, oh, Q-tip. Oh, that's a topic.
That's right.
Hey, Ace, what do you think about Q-tips?
They suck. They shouldn't go in your
And
ear.
we just talk. That's 10 minutes of a show. Right there.
It's 10-minute show.
Hey, shoelace tips. What do you think of? Oh man, those things are gay.
Yep, they're Prius.
So you guys are
There's a name
way
for those.
smarter than them.
I like your useful tips. Jay's useful tips fucking rule.
What is it?
Unwarranted advice or something? Like
Yeah,
that?
that's what unsolicited. Yeah, Jay's unsolicited advice. That's funny, Jay.
Every now and then I just drop it. Whatever.
Here's a
I
fun
have a
fact.
baby dick, guys. That's why I can be racist. I have a baby dick.
All right, well that's a
Is that
pass.
why-
I can
all
see
right,
where
that-
that's a pass.
I'll give you the pass for that. Honestly, that's
That
terrible.
would be called black.
I'm jealous of my 1-year-old.
Here's a fun fact. For
I'm
the
hung
room.
like an Irishman. I don't know what to tell you.
And then I'd like to take a brief break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact for the room: the plastic tips at the end of shoelaces are actually called aglets.
Say again?
Aglets. AGLETS.
There we go.
Aglets.
And that's been your Eric Radio fun fact. Fun fact.
I don't really care.
Here's some words from our
That
fellow
shit- that
podcasters.
sucked.
We'll catch you on the other end of the break.
I'm going to the black people toilet again.
Salutations, ROC podcast listener. I'm here to tell you about my show, the Shoot to Thrill podcast, featuring yours truly, Marcus Cox, the fanciest newsman in all of Rochester. There's also some other people. Join us every week to hear me, Rochester's best-looking newsman, Marcus Cox, and those other people whose names don't matter, as we entertain you with lovely segments like The Creep Off and The Fancy News, brought to you by me, Marcus Cox, the most entertaining newsman in Rochester. Not some bum like that Don Elhart. Anyway, listen to Shoot to Thrill on rocpodcast.com, iTunes, or on your mobile devices via the Stitcher app, which is short for the word application for you lesser educated peoples.
Okay, folks, it is Sober Corey Interject time. As it happens, the show got away from us. We've proven this last week with the extravaganza that was episode 36. But we don't want to do a multi-part, so what we're doing with the show that got away from us is that we're just going to give it to you in one big show. At this point, Ace of the Mental Overload Show had left. He had shit to do, as in go home and not hang out with us degenerates. That's kind of funny to say, actually. Jay hung out to talk a little bit of news, a little bit of serious, a little bit of B-Real style. So this is the B-Real that is not so much B-Real for episode 37 of Air Rec Radio.
That's my take on it. Because
I know why
listen up.
somebody
No,
would.
I don't care because I only got a couple years. No, I don't say a couple. I got good timing, but
You got a cell phone on.
everybody
You're already
else,
carrying
everybody,
this.
but it's for their purposes. For they can scrutinize you, they can check on you, they can.
My boss can
Well,
check on me.
It's
Yeah,
the
but
same
it's
reason.
different.
Well,
It
you're
is a little
into
Some
different.
days vary. I don't want to get too technical because we're recording.
Yeah,
But
don't get
days-
technical.
Days vary. Every day isn't the same.
We can
Some-
not record. I mean, we could just talk, too.
No, that's cool.
I hate to do that because I hate losing
No,
good.
we can keep recording. That's cool.
But I don't want to make you
Days
uncomfortable.
vary.
We're all smart here. We can keep it vague. And know what the
If they
fuck
can
we're
figure it
talking
out,
about.
they can fucking. I don't give a fuck if they figure it out. It's not a big deal.
All right.
But what I'm saying is days vary. So some days you get a good day, but it balances out throughout the week. There might be a day where you get 7.5 hours and you can just sit down and pick your nose. And then there's other days that you got 9 hours of work, you got to do in 8 hours.
And
It
we've all
balances out.
heard
You're telling me,
stories,
dude. I wash cars flat rate, man. Shit balance. You got to make sure that wash comes out clean. That's the
A Monday
thing.
and a Wednesday. Mondays are miserable, but
Yeah,
Wednesdays are not that bad.
Yeah,
They balance out.
all heard stories where the people that work this profession,
Yeah.
instead of doing their job, just put their product away in a storage unit or in their garage or whatever, and went home and went to sleep every night, and then they die and they clean everything out.
Here's the thing, guys.
All this product laying around.
These guys are 20 years working. They're used to the good old days where they worked. They had a 3-hour job and they got paid for 8 every day.
Good old days. That's
So
why
the
we're in the
problem is-
fucking situation.
Kodak, yeah,
They're against
okay.
the GPS because their routes are still sweet. Whatever. They're still sweet and padded. See, people like me, I'm working 8 hours a day. I don't care. So the GPS is my friend.
Yeah.
Because when I go over, there's no questions. I took an hour overtime
Yeah.
because I was working an hour over.
But it's kind
And
of
you're
like,
lucky that you have a job where they'll pay you that instead of like making you take a fucking hour off tomorrow.
Right.
the philosophy of it is kind of like the NSA thing.
But you guys have
Is
no
if you're
idea.
not doing anything wrong, if you're a good citizen, it's actually good for you to be monitored
Yeah, but that's
because you can
bullshit.
prove what a good worker you are.
That's horrible.
However,
But the problem is
should
they're
you
recording
monitor?
everything, and if you ever become a threat to their fucking
They'll
their cause,
backwards engineer
they can
your-
exactly.
yeah.
They're
The
fucking toasting everybody right
big
now.
difference
we're going to
is the big
we're
difference
terrorists
is-
right now. We're domestic terrorists.
Oh,
We're talking
totally.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we-
totally are.
they're
We talk
watching
about it
us.
on a regular
Yeah.
basis that we are. I say all the time that me and him are either we're this
We're
close
not-
to either being great Americans or this close to being terrible
Right. It
Americans.
just depends how the media spins it. That's all
Yes.
that matters.
Yeah.
And the media is owned by them, so it's like it's all. Who gives a fuck, man? At the end of the day, I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Right.
Suck my Puerto Rican ass.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have whatever ideas I want
Yeah.
as long as my actions are lawful, and my actions are lawful, except for speeding.
The big difference is
Yeah,
that you
fair.
optionally work a job versus like the NSA who's spying on you without your option.
Right.
That's the big difference.
See,
there.
and that's the problem I have. See, I don't mind. Like, I'm a big proponent for police officers. They talk about wearing cameras. They
Yeah, I
want
think
to
that's
make
cool.
a camera part of a police officer's uniform. And there's cops that have a big ass beef with that. And I'm like, well, listen, dude, you're on my dime, and I'd kind of like to know what you're doing. Plus, God forbid anything goes wrong.
If
Wouldn't-
they know that, that's
wouldn't
there,
you
they
like
can't
to be
fuck- They
vindicated?
can't go off the book, right?
Plus, they get so pissed off. I mean,
Right.
my YouTube is currently full of police freaking out over if you have your cell phone camera running. Police fucking put the
That's
camera
legal.
away. No,
Pause.
I don't have to do that.
Which is your legal right
Yeah.
is to
Same
record
thing as
any
the
interaction with the
airports.
police.
Same thing as the airports. It's fucking. You can record those guys. When they're
Oh, the
fucking-
TSA?
Yeah, the TSA.
The TSA are not the police.
They're
No,
not.
hell
They're
no, they're
security guards.
employees.
They're
Yeah.
flashlight cops.
Yeah.
And they're overstep their boundaries every day, and nobody fucking. I mean,
Every
if you guys know
single
Ari
day.
Shaffir, obviously.
Yes.
He fucking he's at war with NSA. It's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, it's so
It is
funny.
hilarious.
He's right,
Too.
but the problem is most people don't do that, so they can easily pick out.
I
the
gotta
one
search
person.
your bags. You gotta smell my farts. He said.
They can
You're
search
great.
out the one guy, but if everybody was doing it, they wouldn't have the manpower.
You're absolutely right. There's a video we played a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months back, where this
See, I'm not
kid
that
got.
dumb, guys. I play a character on the show.
We know. That's we know.
I'm
Nobody's
just saying,
dumb.
I'll be real. I'm letting them know. We play characters. Me and Ace, we're fucking regular dudes. We have families, we have wives, and we just fucking play. We like outlandish shit. That's what we do.
And you got a show, and you do a show, and it's got a niche, and it does a thing.
Yeah.
But this isn't that show, so if you want to expand, you're
Well, that's
free
what I'm
to
letting
expand.
people know, the listener. So if you do use this Be Real, throw this in there, please.
Oh, this is going to be the Be Real. Actually, I think this is going to get used in this week's show.
Real quick, I have a question. Shut the mics off.
Oh.
I can just pause.
That's why I wanted to
might
turn
get
it
back
off.
over or something.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Where were we before we got distracted with the mics off thing?
Who cares?
We were talking shop.
I had a pertinent shop question for
Listen
Jay.
back. See, this is why we
Are
record.
we talking about
Be
why'd
Real.
you start? Why do we start?
Oh, do we want to
Oh,
go back
yeah,
to that?
you
'Cause
asked-
we,
you asked
we
why we
started
We can do
that.
that on the show.
Yeah, why
This,
don't
we'll just splice in the
well, I think
intro.
that
This
we
is
have
the
enough
fucking
good
show.
stuff here to make this the show.
This is the show.
Go, man.
I can. I
As
am
long as you're
an
good
editing,
with that.
Yeah,
Give a fuck.
and I'm an editing magician.
Yeah.
It'll sound great.
He's
It'll sound
actually
like
a
we
very good editor.
I know. I listen. I don't notice any. Like I said, you guys, your show is solid.
Yo, I appreciate you saying
solid,
nice things
man.
about our
It's
show, man.
fucking
I really
solid.
do.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't fucking.
Right
really
on,
from
man.
a
No,
show that I
appreciate
respect.
And you guys are my cup of tea.
Yeah, we're just a couple of alcoholics,
A
man.
lot smarter than us. Seriously.
No,
you
it's
your
not a
show
lot
has
smarter than
actual
us.
Content, like
It's
guys
that
have-
our show has a different direction than yours
Right.
does.
You guys have like this. We killed it. The whole fucking.
Oh no, we want see what we're looking
No,
for.
no.
That's the type of shit I was telling
Listen,
Ace.
man, we made a gag out
That
of
was great.
out of
No.
news tonight, and it was we. First off, it's
That's what we
slow.
do,
It's
man.
slow news right now. There's not a lot of news going on that like really charges us up, and when news
We did that
really
all last
charges
week.
us
We
up,
had a great news week last week.
when news really charges us up, all we really do is argue about it.
Yeah, but sometimes that's fun too.
Oh,
it's
sure,
awesome.
yeah, no,
Dude, the
I
best
think
shows
for the
when me and Ace
listeners,
argue.
I think for the listeners, it's best when you and I argue, is because it's too. We're very similar.
You're passionate about it.
We're very similarly minded people, but boy, the nuances, man. We just give a shit about the nuances.
It's different, yeah.
And the thing, the most important thing is you can't let that come. Obviously, let
Yeah.
that come between y'all.
Oh, dude, there were some rough
some people
patches
fucking throw
in
down.
this shit.
We
where,
had
like,
we started off with 3 people, and one guy just dropped out.
it's hard to
He
do,
just
man.
fucking stopped showing up one day.
I noticed that on your website. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, there's 3 guys in that
fucking
picture.
Figs, yeah.
The roughest. Oh, Figs.
Yeah. He was funny. If you hear the first year, dude, our show. If you think it's crazy now, like we're actually more professional now. We were just crazy. We would declare war every week on somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
we would just go ape shit on them
Almost declared
But the
war on
soundcloud-
somebody once.
every week, every fucking week.
Yo, put him on the show. Plug it in.
No, dude. I don't know who this is. Could be Mac's wife, dude. Fuck that.
Put it on the show, man.
Not the- What the fuck you want, bitch? I'm drunk.
Fuck.
All right, we're gonna get back into it, or
Fuck,
we're
I
already
had
back
a
into
thought. Yeah, we're already back
oh
into
really?
it.
I
Just-
didn't.
Well, I just.
so I have to be zany.
No.
Fucking fag.
Stop
Yeah,
being
wow,
fucking zany. That's
No, you don't have
this
to be
isn't your
zany.
show.
Jeez. That's all I gotta say.
What are you off to take a piss?
How's it going, man?
He's off to take a piss.
Talk shit about him.
Yeah, man, fuck him.
Hey,
dude.
go ahead
This
and
motherfucker is wrong
Hey,
about
hit-
everything.
Hit Google Images there. You gotta look at Bertram. You know who Bertram is?
Nah.
All right. You gotta Google. You got images.
Bertram? How do you spell that?
Bertram, and then put Jesse afterwards. J-E.
A.M.?
Yeah, Bertram. It doesn't matter. Bertram. Yeah. And then put Jesse. Jessie. That's who he looks like. Every time I look at him, my daughter watches this show. with
Oh my
Disney.
god.
Does he
Oh,
look like
wait.
him?
That dude kind of looks like the
Uncle
the-
Phil.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that Uncle Phil?
No, it's Bertram. He's a white dude. He looks.
He
just
is
like Uncle
white,
Phil.
but he
He's
looks
white
like
as
Uncle
fuck.
Phil.
So when he died a couple weeks ago, James Avery died.
Yeah, I heard that. That's fucking
Rest in
sucks.
peace, Uncle Phil. Fuck you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, he's like
Everybody dies. I don't
he
understand.
looks like Uncle Phil.
We make fun of people that die because everybody dies. Why is death such a big deal? I'm not afraid to die, but I don't want to die. So we make fun of people who die.
It's because it's like,
Yeah, I understand.
You know-
but it's just like I'm a person. But it's
oh, your
still funny.
fucking death draft. By the way,
Oh, that was so much fun.
you fucking assholes.
That was fucking fun, dude. That was so fun.
You just talked about it too late.
Too late.
Yeah.
We don't think that your enrollment is long. We think you need more time.
Because we want to enroll.
Well, I didn't. It's too late.
I didn't.
I know it's
He
too
got
late.
it.
Oh,
I
fuck
actually
you.
DM'd you. I said, dude, we're fucking. Yeah, we started talking about it fucking like 2 weeks before the end of December. So yeah, it would have been better if we started in like mid-November.
I guess it would have been better if I'd have been more actively listening.
No, it's okay, but we got a
the
good
trouble with
turnout. But
November-
last year we got nobody. So I mean, to
Like-
have 20 people, it was.
You got
awesome.
20 people?
Something like that.
You-
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. You say you don't look at your numbers, and I believe you that you don't.
I like
you don't look at
the
your numbers.
interaction. That's what I like.
November is a bad time to be introducing things because everybody's busy with Thanksgiving and then Christmas and fucking just getting over Halloween.
Yeah, but people are still working. They're still listening to podcasts.
I think that they are, but like going by the numbers of us and some other podcasts whose numbers we have an idea of,
That's what we were going to say. That's why I asked you about your
100%, I agree.
that particular
I don't
time of
care.
year, because like I would have interacted, but unfortunately, even I, who listen to podcasts super regularly, had to listen to less podcasts.
But here's the question: are you going to give a fuck next year?
No,
You're not going to care next year when we do our thing?
I'm gonna be real disappointed about it, but I'm still not gonna.
It's just, I mean, it's cool.
It's a great gimmick,
It's
man.
fun,
I
man.
wish you would do it into
It's fun.
February.
Yeah.
I got 2
Do
real
it when?
picks and
Into
one
February.
But we can't because it's 2014. You can't
Nah,
have.
man, the
Now, when
draft
somebody
cuts
dies,
off.
you say, fucking put that, you know.
Well, if you didn't get in on, if like,
Okay,
let-
so what are you saying? Do it in
your
January?
person,
Okay,
let's
that's
say
fine.
you got Gilbert Gottfried
I
on your
would do
list,
that.
and Gilbert Gottfried dies
No, I'm taking
at the
this.
end of January, but you didn't get it in until February 1st.
Right, there's day
Well,
stamps.
you don't
There's
get
day stamps on everything.
right. Yeah,
Okay,
you don't
so
get
next
it.
year I will do that.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
That's my suggestion.
No, and I take it. I appreciate it.
It's kind of like the draft, man. You just want to-
But I love the death draft.
And then
man.
when I was telling people like at work and shit, the people that I do trust, I'm telling them, and they're like, "Oh, that's easy, man." I'm like, "It's not easy because who died this year? A bunch of young people died. You can't guess who the fuck is gonna. Nobody, guessed Brittany Murphy or fucking Fast and the Furious fag.
Yeah, who would have guessed
Nobody
him?
guessed that shit.
Nobody would have ever said Paul Walker is gonna die.
Nobody knew who he was.
No fucking way.
Nobody knew who he was, so he died.
I
Nobody
knew who he
his
was
name.
because I always fucking hated his
most
movies.
people didn't give a fuck who
No,
he was.
most
And then
people
he died.
probably
Rest in peace. He's sexy. He's probably got a fat hog.
Not anymore.
Was that a total monologue?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my hope. I was waiting for that sex tape to leak, man. It never leaked.
I love the Death Draft, and I think this would be a perfect opportunity to plug it, but the plugging is over for it.
Okay, yeah, but for next year, we're gonna do it every year. We're not quitting this shit.
I'm saying push out that fucking deadline till January 31st.
All right.
I'll start it in September. And
Groundhog Day, everything's done.
All right.
Just a
I got it. No,
suggestion.
it's in.
All right. I'm yanking control back of this fucking conversation.
Circle
We
jerk
should have a
time.
Death Draft. We only got like 2 weeks for people to register, though.
They already took that idea.
That's cool. We can steal from them.
I don't mind. You share it. As long as we intertwine our fucking.
No, I would never. I would steal content before I stole
What
an
is not
idea.
stealing
Oh, content. Yeah, I will have to steal your audio.
I don't.
Fuck yeah.
I don't like to steal content, but what I do is I take ideas from they spark ideas. You hear somebody else's shit.
Like literally, when I say
do
I'll steal
spin-offs.
content,
I do spin-offs of people's shit.
what I mean I steal content is if like I were you, I would take 15, 20 minutes of this show to play at my show just to fill time.
I don't know about
See,
20 minutes.
Well, whatever. I would take.
But I would steal a
a
30-second soundbite from your show and make a 4-minute talk point
that's
about
awesome,
it
man.
or
Just
something
like
like
the song
that.
you created. I love that.
Yeah, like
that.
that.
was awesome. I feel fucking honored.
You guys even threw it out there. You were like, use this as a soundbite, somebody. We're like,
Dude,
all right.
We will.
Check it out. I'm in, man. He doesn't drink as much, but I get in. So I just let it go, and I don't remember half the shit I say. I listen back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, I said
Okay.
that?
I'm yanking the reins back on this motherfucker.
You're not.
Oh, you said you were.
I was trying
but
to
it
do
didn't
that. You asked me a question and I couldn't get to answer it, so fuck that.
Circle jerk.
I
So it's
wanna-
circle jerk time. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
it's ookie cookie time.
All right, guys, I'm going to bed.
Soggy biscuit?
Yeah, it's a soggy biscuit. I want to turn this around on you. What made you want to start podcasting?
I want to know that too.
You shut up for a minute, let him talk.
I am fortunate enough to have a job where I can listen all day long to podcasts. And because the thing is, I started off listening to music. You can only hear so much music in the fucking day.
Fucking A.
Fucking agree with you.
You can't hear 10 hours of music. I don't understand people who listen to music all day, every day.
I understand.
The
but I-
same-
But you need some kind of like.
Don't you want to learn something?
Not only that, you just need something to spark some thoughts, and you
Yeah.
can't yeah.
I get the guys, I really do get the guys who are real deep and listen to everything and a lot of different stuff all day, every day. But most people have like 13 songs that they actually like.
Yo, is that Pantera? Is that fucking Respect Walk? I want to
And
listen
they
to that
listen
shit.
to it over and over and over and over again.
That Jay-Z? Right.
Oh,
I
God.
agree.
Yeah, put a fucking bullet in my brain, please.
It's true.
Tired.
That's
So-
why radio sucks.
So
Every
I-
15 minutes, same song.
So I discovered it. I'm gonna give you. You want the whole history? Or you want to quick?
Yes, give it.
No,
Go.
man, you got the
So I
mic.
started. Oh, I'm dying. So I started. I started listening to political. I got into political shit. Like it was real. I was into it, man. And I would listen to. I'm gonna give a shout out. Why
White
not?
guys carry
Yeah,
knives.
no, go right
I used to listen to Air America or what is it? What is it called?
Our show?
Air America Radio or some shit like that.
Are you talking
Before-
about our show?
No,
No, who knows
that
what it's
wasn't
called.
10 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Dude, we're time travelers.
Oh, okay.
Go
So I
back
used
into
to
the
listen
archives,
to,
you'll
I used
find
to listen
out.
to all this like progressive fucking talk, and then I would listen to the AM fucking Rush Limbaugh. I used to love hearing both sides.
Oh, screaming
I
at
get
Rush
into it. I
Limbaugh.
wouldn't even. I just liked it because it's all a game. At the end of the day, it's a fucking game.
Dude, I'm right with you. I very, very rarely agree with Rush Limbaugh, but anytime it's on in my car, I
Oh,
don't change
God.
it because I'm so fucking
But I don't
angry.
get mad because he's a fucking character, just like I'm a character.
He's a
He
clown.
is a
He's
character.
He doesn't
You're right.
believe. He doesn't believe 80% of the shit he
Nope.
says. But he got a $40 million contract,
Yes,
and
he
I would
did.
say that shit too.
I would tell some
I would
lies.
tell anything. I
Oh
would
my
tell
god.
my mom. I would,
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
man. So Rush Limbaugh is all horse shit. But anyway,
I'm not going to try to sit on some pedestal and be like, I would not take the money to corrupt my
Dude.
value.
I have
Fuck
a
you,
problem.
pay me.
I have a problem with sponsors. I felt like a dirtbag once we got the Amazon and all that. But this shit ain't free. But
No,
at the
dude.
same time, it does. I don't care. But other shows, I understand how it could sway. You can't talk shit about this certain thing. Or
I would happy to have a sponsor. What I would never do is charge somebody for a podcast. And then I just, it's the internet, man.
right.
There's podcasts out there that try to charge
Yeah,
for their
but
episodes.
they do.
I don't know.
It's the internet, man.
Because-
This shit's
See,
free.
and I started
I'll tell
a
you.
petition last year. It was to separate professional podcast or celebrity podcasts
From amateur podcasts?
Because it's not fair when you're.
Tell me more. What do you mean separate?
Right now. I started a petition, but it didn't really catch on.
But that doesn't mean we can't try again.
It's still out there. Professional podcasters, like when you see Joe Rogan or you see Doug, what the fuck's his name? Doug Benson. These people are recognizable names, so they're all.
Adam Carolla, Mark Maron, the big guys.
On Carolla. I fucking can't stand Carolla.
But the big guys, he's a number one podcaster.
They're recognizable. So
So
we're not going to get a hit off of this shit. We're not going to get any fucking play because these guys are recognizable.
Oh, you know how
they should have a famous professional section on iTunes, and they should have indie podcasts.
All right, we're talking about iTunes.
iTunes in general, but I mean,
iTunes is the beacon because that's the main portal of podcasting.
Podcasting is a medium.
It came from iPods.
Right, podcasting is not a thing like people say. Listen to my podcast. No. It's supposed to be listen to my radio show.
Well, yeah, you have an internet radio show,
right.
And then you have a podcast. The way it started was that you had internet radio shows, and then you had podcasts. Internet radio shows were live, podcasts were pre-recorded, and the only way you could get to them was fucking iTunes.
So anyway, I started a petition, I think last year, but then it's catch team. I tweeted everybody. I tried to, everybody.
So you're suggesting
signatures just to separate
two genres of podcasts.
You have a professional, but then the gray area is when do you become. Like, you guys know Keith and the Girl?
It's a big gray area.
No, I don't know that one.
They're huge. They've been doing it for 8 years. They got millions of downloads. Like, they're not even that good.
You know how many podcasts I listen to? You could never know all of
them. But they're one of the originators.
What was the name?
KeithAndTheGirl.com.
KeithAndTheGirl.com.
Oh no, we'll both throw it in our subscription list today. So.
But it's more like if you started listening in the beginning, it's more like a fucking a soap opera. Like they talk about their life. Their fucking lives are fucking crazy.
Sweet.
They were two people that were engaged to be married. They ended up breaking up. They broke up. He got married to somebody else. She's a dyke now. And they're still doing a show together. And they're a fucking big deal. But they're boring. Well, I don't know how I got to them. Oh, but
now I'm really disappointed, man. I was adding that to my listen list.
No, you can listen. It's entertaining, but
check it out. Well, cause that's what I like about podcasts. Real quick, and then we'll get to you. Is that's how podcasts really, like indie podcasts work. Is, hey man, I really like this podcast. And some podcasts start out as indie and make their way to the top of the list.
Now, where's the gray area? Where do these people that get 1 million downloads a month, when do they become professional?
Like, how much money do you have to make, or how many downloads do you have to have?
Right, they're not indie anymore.
You listen to Brian Callen too?
Yeah. No. So
I think we all listen to the same podcast.
A lot of similar podcasting,
because we have similar interests.
Yeah.
I play a dumbass, but I'm not that dumb.
I don't think you play
a
dumbass. I actually don't think you play a dumbass, man. I don't think that at all. I think that
I think you play the balance to the show. He's not dumb either. He's extreme. And that he's playing, I mean, maybe he's not playing a part, but
and
as
you
far as
sprinkle
the podcast
some, who gives a fuck
he's
in there.
playing a part.
Right.
And you're playing the part as the guy who's like, okay, settle down, you wild man.
I don't think either one of you
we have fun.
Are dumb or uninformed at all. I think that you are both informed enough to be like, you know what, right now, fuck it. And that's a serious level of information.
And there's a room for comedy podcasts.
Fuck yeah.
So back to the original question a half hour ago.
Sorry.
How did you
I listened to this shit. I listened to music, got tired of it. I listened to political shit. The election finished. I stopped giving a fuck. So I'm like, I need to hear something. And I stumbled upon, what the hell was it called?
Did you literally stumble?
Oh, I searched.
With the Stumble app?
No,
okay.
That didn't exist back in 2005, 6.
Oh, fuck no, it didn't. No.
What the fuck? Podcast Alley. I found that somehow.
Okay.
And that's where all the freaking big dogs of podcasting were. And I started listening to Reckless Media Radio, Red Bar Radio, just a bunch of silly fucking shows like that. And then I listened to these shows, and I would just walk and listen and be working and listen, and I'm like, I'm funnier than these fucking guys. Like, their content, they're just drunk talking shit. They don't even have topics.
Oh, he's talking about our show.
Yeah.
You guys have content. So, like, there's literally 5, 6, 7, 8 guys just sitting around drinking beer and talking nothing, and there's dead air, and it's like,
we don't have dead air though. That's not a real problem.
You have topics. You have editing master here.
We have we have lulls, and I leave the lulls in because they're part of conversation.
Dead air.
It's real life. See, we stopped editing after the first 2 years. We said, fuck it, man. We just record and just what you get.
Yeah.
The only
we're working towards that.
After 37 episodes, the only editing I really do is if we have a major atrocity.
No, but you'll feel comfortable.
And then I'll shove it back together.
You're just gonna be like, we're gonna sit down and you're gonna go into character. You're gonna fucking bang it out. You're gonna stop, and that's it.
Can I be honest with you?
There's
always
you're
an O&A listener, right?
Oh, I love those guys. I want the full shows though. I can't get the full episode.
I will talk to you about that. besides my radio voice when we first started, because there's something about putting a microphone in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to. Yeah. See, I got a fucking voice, so I never. Had
I really am not trying to play. I'm doing my best to not play character. Like I troll him from time to time on the show.
We have had
But it's
some
not a
atrocities
character.
that needed heavy editing.
But that's not me.
It's not a
I troll
character.
people from time to
yeah,
time.
no, it's not a character. It's just
It's just your response to the situation. You're sitting here with a mic in your face. It's not a character. It's just
yeah.
you're just being how you would respond.
I'm
if you want
doing my
news.
best to try to be me.
When you're like the fucking what's the guy God damn it Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
When he first won the race, and they're like, he's like,
Ricky Bobby.
I don't know what to do with my hands. This fucking, he's uncomfortable. He's awkward. But you put in the fucking hours, and eventually you're just chilling, dude. This is just a muscle you got to work out. And I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but I feel like I could say I'm a professional podcaster.
No, I think you could say that too.
3 years I've been doing it. I feel like I'm comfortable. You put a mic in me, I'll talk shit.
Dude, honestly, I feel almost
in me,
comfortable
I said. Not
saying.
in front of me, in me.
I got you.
Everybody's
got their kink, man. It's all right.
We haven't been doing it nearly as long, but I really do feel like we've gotten the grip.
Where I think that we definitely
The show's constantly evolving and changing, and I hope it does. But I feel like you turn a microphone on, and I'm willing to contribute.
The problem is you're going to get to a point where you're where you're so comfortable, where it becomes complacency.
We already found that.
It feels like a job. You're like, fuck, man, I got to go record. And that should never happen.
For me, I'm going to be honest. For me, that period of it feels like a job was like, I can't believe Corey's such a fucking idiot. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
No, I know. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I cannot believe he is such a closed-minded
It's
fucking
fucking
idiot.
ridiculous how
that makes
stupid
good content.
he is and how stupid I am to him. Like,
But at the end
I
of the
cannot
day-
believe how close-minded and narrow-sighted
But we-
he is with
like-
certain
But
things.
you guys are friends at the end of the day. You just
Oh,
hold
I love
hands.
him.
You
Yeah.
probably
Fucking
cover
awesome.
some-
Hey,
probably
man.
the medals
And zoom
snuff
that
flowers
shit
and
out. Zoom the topic that we're talking about out,
And we agree.
and we agree.
Right.
But
It's
when
the
you
mi-
get down to the
it's
nitty gritty,
micro.
boy, I
The
would
micro
fucking
versus the
stab
macro.
this guy.
Yeah,
Even
micro
listen,
and macro.
What was it last week? We literally got into
The
a heated
news?
argument
Yeah.
about the distance that protesters could stand from abortion clinics.
But now
Neither
here's
one of us gives a shit about
but
that.
you want to know. You want
But
to
we
know.
both agree everybody here deserves to picket and everybody deserves to work freely.
Yeah.
It was the distance that we argued.
But you call that a major fight to a listener like myself. It's just a disagreement. It's not a
I
big
haven't
deal.
I haven't even listened to it
It's
yet
not even
because
a
it
big
pissed
deal.
me
Like,
off so badly.
It's not even that big a deal for an outsider. It's not a big deal. I promise. Like I say, dumb
I think
shit
it's not. I
sometimes.
think you're right.
I say dumb shit sometimes. Like, dude, that's gonna sound so
In
fucked up.
the
Like
first
when I was talking about slavery ain't that bad. I went to this whole fucking not this show. I've done this before.
Yeah, no, I've heard you say it.
And it's like that's my shtick. That's my thing, and it's funny. And then I hear it. I'm like, it's not that bad. It's actually rational points that are fucking.
Yeah, it
out of
passes.
proportion. Yeah,
You know what it is like when you're in the moment, it means that you had to get to the moment, so the moment seems much bigger than
Right,
it actually is. But when you're
exactly.
the listener experiencing the moment,
since
it's over.
since we're doing it and we're in the moment about the slavery thing,
Circle
real
jerk.
quick on the side, since where I'm not a character.
It kind of was a big deal.
Oh fuck.
No. They blame slavery for holding their civilization back. They blame.
They would have
the
been
man-
hanging out with
But
fucking
they
sticks under dicks right now in the middle of the
bingo.
jungle.
That's my point. If we hadn't
But they would have
enslaved
been
them,
happy.
they wouldn't have been exposed.
They wouldn't have porches to sit
But
on.
your point is even more valid.
A very-
They would have been happy.
Thank you for yelling my point for me. They would have been
Kill
happy.
the spider.
Thank you for killing that spider. All spiders should be killed the moment they are sighted by a human being.
I don't agree with that.
It is
because
our
spiders eat
purpose in
mosquitoes.
life.
All mosquitoes should be killed upon sight
Spiders
of
in the
Mosquitoes
middle
aren't so
of a
bad
20
if you grew up
degree.
in a swamp.
Listen, spiders in the middle of a 20 degree studio. They're not killing mosquitoes.
The,
So he
the,
could've
luckily,
died.
the studio is not 20 degrees. We actually have mosquitoes in here if it gets to about 30 degrees outside.
fruit flies.
Fruit fries. Fruit flies.
flies?
Fruit fries.
What?
Fries, yeah,
Flute fries?
Yeah, those are those things you get at McDonald's.
That's
They
what Doug
sing
Flutie started a French fry
Alouette at
company.
you.
They're no longer called French fries. Everybody in America is to refer to them as freedom fries, beginning immediately.
The NSA's first
America.
epic fail.
So you guys want me to finish my
America.
original?
Yeah, keep going.
Please.
So, we went off tangents.
It
I do
happens.
this. I derailed a lot of
That's
things.
conversation.
So check it out. I listen to all these other shows. I listen to political. I figure I can do this shit better. So I look into podcasting. It doesn't cost that much. And we just started fucking. We started with a hand recorder in the middle of a fucking table. And we just talked into it.
Did you really?
Like another podcasts
then
that I
fucking
listen to.
I plugged it into my actual sound, the Microsoft Sound fucking recorder.
Yeah.
Plugged the plug into that, just funneled it in. So the first season 1, I guess we did seasons in the beginning.
Like on a tape?
Yeah, we're starting to do
fucking
seasons
digital
too.
hand recorder.
Oh, a digital recorder.
And it sounded like dog shit, right? So then we moved up to a one, and this is all budgeted by us.
What your income is.
Yeah, us.
And
Yeah, I get it.
everybody chipped in for all the equipment. So little by little we went upgrading. So we ended up, we got one USB mic. It sounds great for one person doing a one-man show.
Yeah.
But when you sit in the middle of a pool table and 3 people talking, it doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, no. Well,
But-
we know
but
another
to us,
show.
It was upgraded. It sounded good.
We know another show that would have great content if they would just upgrade their
upgrade their
mic
mics a little bit,
situation.
Right,
All right.
and it's offensive if you say that because I said that one. We actually went to war with.
I think you're right. I think it is offensive to say that.
We went to war with the show by mistake because I was drunk talking shit, and we brought up other podcasts. And what the hell is their name? I don't listen to them anymore.
Well, I don't know, man. You didn't tell us yet.
But if they're current, don't mention them because I don't want to edit this
no,
out
I don't
either.
care. I
No,
bring it
talk
up 'cause
about it. It's
we
all right.
squashed the beef because I was giving them my honest opinion, and I said, yeah, they sound like shit. The one guy sounds like he's in another room. The chick sounds like they keep talking about her fat titties, and she's just a fat bitch. When they're 20 pounds of fat, they're not titties. So they took offense to that. I don't know how.
I can't imagine.
But
how.
we squashed the beef.
I like fat bitches, and I would have been fine with that. I
We
don't
erased
know.
the audio. We played ball. So you can't really call somebody, and they just got to progress. You have to evolve on your own.
The thing
As far
about it
as
is,
audio
like, you're bound to say something's going to piss somebody off.
and that's when you hit delete on the emails. Who gives a fuck?
I'm saying,
Yeah.
you're going to piss somebody off, and we all know that. Sooner or later, somebody's going to say something that pisses me off. Fuck, I say it to Corey, and he says it to me every goddamn week, but I don't.
Yes.
We don't delete the audio.
Well, it
No.
was bad.
Sure, it was bad. But I mean, were you in the moment?
No, but I was respect.
So maybe the mask slipped a little bit.
I play ball, man. I'm not gonna fucking.
I understand. No, I understand playing ball. And honestly, if somebody felt like they would ask you to play ball, by all means, play a.
Because I called them out directly. If somebody said, "Oh, I don't like your comments on black people or Mexican people," I mean, we shit on Puerto Ricans more than anything.
Right.
If somebody called us out and said, "I'm not gonna erase that audio," but we called them out specifically. What the fuck was the name of that show? God damn it. Anyway, so we started off with the hand recorder. We had the USB mic, and then,
Just as well you don't remember, because then we'd have to find the audio and delete that.
then I got
too.
a mixer. I actually got a mixer from Craigslist, and I found some guy in the alley. He was
Hey,
scared.
look at that.
He was scared to meet me. It was weird as fuck. We couldn't figure out how to patch it through. It was just a nightmare. So we just evolved, and now I feel like we perfected our sound quality at a very reasonable rate.
Yeah, I think so.
It sounds good to me.
You guys have a good production value, I think. I like your production
Thank you.
bits.
There's no production. This is all.
No, but you got.
I
like,
figured
but I
out
mean,
his
you have
production
bits.
scheme. If he just says what he wants to
And let
say,
Ace go wild.
and lets Ace go off, and then all he does is turn the pitch up.
that happens often.
In the greeting card commercial,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and in your
Oh,
Ace
that's
ruin the
those are-
topic.
Because those are old fucking sound bits. So,
All he does is
yeah.
turn the pitch up. But it's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Because you have a steady stream of production that everybody expects and appreciates. Without
And then
very
my
much
ROC
work.
podcast thing that blows it up too. It's like ROC podcast is loud as fucking. I say, hey guys, we just have fun, man. And I'm not saying we're the best, but I feel like we're professionals now.
Dude, I don't think anybody's the best.
I certainly don't think we're the fucking best.
No, we're certainly not. But, like, I don't think anybody's the best. I don't think the best are the best. I think they're just more well known.
I just think
And I've done drugs and had sex and run with women, and this is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Wow. Well,
That's a very nice lie.
This is the
No,
best,
it's truth.
this is the best.
It's a very nice
This
thing
part
to
of the world. The internet was born. Things move forward. Terrestrial radio is dying. It's gonna
Oh, my
die.
God.
Oh, it's gonna with
It's
Wi-Fi
going
in your car, dude. It's a wrap.
Dude, I like the morning show, local morning show, and the commercials. They can't get into shit. They can't say shit. It's
Exactly.
People don't enjoy that as much. I don't see.
And the commercials. Let me tell you what the commercials are on terrestrial
every 10
radio.
minutes.
The commercials
Terrible.
consist of buy beer,
Right.
buy car insurance, buy cars.
But they bring in money.
They sure do bring
Let
in money.
Geico give me a
But-
couple million.
But here's the
I'm
thing.
Geico motherfucker.
Here's the
But
thing.
here's the big twist. Ready?
Listen,
Listen
pay
to the twist.
attention here. You buy a car, you use the car you drive to get the beer. You buy the car insurance. The car insurance doesn't like that you have the beer in the car, so now the car insurance is paying
Right,
big
right,
money to have the low drunk driving limit that we have these days.
Right.
Buy the beer, buy the car, buy the insurance, lose the insurance because you had the beer in the car.
Right. And that's what radio commercials are. It's all progressive. It's all car insurance, beer makers, and car sellers. It's either Fusillo or.
Speaking of that, I want to get stamps.com.
Well, why don't we stop there?
Yeah.
Yo,
Stamps.com.
I would love stamps.
$90 fucking value. It's tiring. And they
Let me
don't
tell
get
you
paid.
something about Squarespace.
They don't get paid for that until people sign up. They're like, you see TV, Super Bowl, $2 million for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They get paid up front. They don't have to fucking bring people in.
Yeah, no.
It's a scam. Podcasters getting money. You're giving the plug for free, and if people come, you get a little chunk of it. It's backwards.
Here's the thing, man. I don't think that TV and radio advertising can last the way it is right now because I quit both.
Everybody has.
Because of the advertising.
I'm done. There's better. Dude, I put the fucking playoffs on yesterday. Now, I'm not a giant football fan,
Football's the best.
but I like football, man. I want my son to play football, but I hate the fucking NFL, dude. I learned a lot of stuff in this year of podcasting. And what I learned is the NFL is a dirty,
I heard
disgusting,
you fucking boycotting
it's a
this shit.
fucking
Yeah,
machine,
it is.
dude, and
How
it's
about that breast
grinding
cancer
us
shit?
up.
Did you hear about that?
No, but I don't need to hear about it to have an idea that, like, it's all just a way to market pink
That's what it is.
bullshit.
Well, the pink bullshit, let's say you buy a $100 jersey.
Yeah.
They get 1% of that.
Oh, they
And
get
then
$1.
1% of that goes to their overhead.
Right.
They have to pay bills. So in reality, your $100 jersey, pink jersey,
Yeah.
they got 10 cents of it towards breast cancer.
Maybe 10 cents.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
This is fucking
Oh,
rip-off.
it fucking drives me nuts.
Bill
You know,
Burr said it the best.
none of the fucking. There's only one team in the NFL whose stadium was paid for by the stadium owner.
And I hate
Cowboys?
them
The
more
Cowboys.
than any team on the planet, but God, I can't hold it against them.
Every single other team.
It's all tax
It's all
dollars. and
tax
shit.
dollars
It's all
bought
fucking
that
bullshit
fucking
and-
stadium.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
That's fucking horseshit.
Yeah, because it's supposed to bring in X amount of revenue. Meanwhile, you're making some white guy a billionaire.
It's just this fucking grinding
Yeah.
machine. And teachers get $32,000 a year, but NFL players get millions to be fucking sitting on a bench. The ones that sit the bench get millions.
No, the minimum is $300,000.
Whatever. It's
The third string kicker makes $300,000.
To me, $300,000 might as well be $1 million.
that's $1 million. Yeah, me too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I want to point out that I am the pro demographic. I flirt with the poverty line from time to time. It has happened before in my
Got
life.
a fucker in the ass.
who, the poverty line?
Yeah.
I would.
Right on. Get
That's
that poverty
a tight bitch. Fuck yes.
You flirt with her, take it to the next level, man. Buy her a drink.
And I love football because that's 4 hours to 8 hours to 12 hours now of Sunday that I can just lose. Watching millionaires play a game that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with me.
That's what it is. You're watching millionaires play a game.
Right.
That has
Watching
nothing
that
to do
on
with
TV.
me.
But we need to be entertained too. I mean, it sucks they make so much money, but
Yo, man, there's good entertainment out there, like the Mental Overload show.
It is great.
You want an hour of entertainment
You
that
can play
doesn't
that
sell you a fucking thing?
with the TV
It's
on
the Mental
mute.
Overload show.
TV on mute.
Want 2 hours of entertainment that doesn't sell you
They
a thing?
sold
It's
me
Air Rec
greeting
Radio.
cards.
Oh, that's right. They sell greeting cards. You know what?
But it's our profit.
I retract my previous statement. Listen to Air Rec Radio
There
and
you
its
go.
affiliate show, A Podcast.
Yes.
The podcast.
Let's see you guys 2 years later. Let's see what you got to say about that. Stamps.com.
Dude, don't think
Oh no, I'd love to. I
would
don't
do
get that twisted up.
Stamps.com plugs for free just because I fucking hate the
Cherries,
post office.
berries.
I would
They fucking
totally
suck.
Cherries, berries. Good job.
There's all this shit. They're using
I
here
hate
on every
Steven
show.
Singer.
And the problem is they saturate these fucking podcasts with the same ads, so nobody listens to them.
Uh,
Once you hear Stamps.com, you zone out.
We all made the same jokes. Stamps.com. I said Squarespace,
Yeah, it's all the
cherries,
same.
berries. We all made the same
And the
joke.
problem is with that marketing is if you guys are listening, which you're not, but this fucking you're oversaturating the market with the same bullshit.
With the same
Nobody
ads,
gives a
yeah.
Fuck, if you're gonna get Stamps.com, you're gonna get it.
But here's the thing.
I want Audible. I just need a good enough rating in iTunes that we can
Dude,
get the Audible affiliate.
I want to tell you
That's
right
all
now.
I want.
Here's why you don't want Audible.
Tell me why I don't want Audible.
Not as a sponsor. I don't mean as a
As an
sponsor.
affiliate
I mean
partnership.
as a product that you use. Audible is fucking awesome. It is terrific. I've used audiobooks. I've listened to audiobooks.
It's a free plug right now.
It's not. It's an anti-plug. Hang in there just a second. I have used it to buy audiobooks, and I love audiobooks. But podcasts are free, man, and I learn just as much on a podcast. I learn as much on your podcast.
Yeah.
as I would. I've used topics from your show.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? You guys are a current events show.
We give our take on it though.
You don't like make a list of shit you're getting done and then make sure you hit all your hot points, but you still fucking.
We do, but you don't notice it.
Is it whatever? It's diffused very well.
Right.
If you guys make a list of like 3 things and you hit all 3 of those things in your show, you diffuse it very well. It's very well like.
Between all the motherfuckers and the Priuses.
I like your show.
I love it. Man.
I love your show.
Like I've said a million times, I would love interaction, but this is my therapy, dude.
Yeah.
I get all the crazy. My brain. See, here's the thing. When I was growing up, I thought I was weird. I thought I was different. And this is weird. I'm getting all sentimental with shit, but I thought I was different because
that's all right, man.
I had a different sense of humor. I had weird fucking thoughts that made no sense to anybody.
Fucking sarcastic, man.
And then Tom Green, he came out, and I said, "Holy fuck, I'm not the only one." I'm not even joking. And when I saw Freddy Got Fingered, I could have wrote that movie. I'm insane.
I'm sorry.
It does, but I'm insane.
But it's funny, though.
My brain is fucking crazy.
If I'd have been watching that movie in 1994, I think that movie came out. If I'd have been watching that movie then, that movie would have been hilarious. I saw it on Netflix.
Oh, see that? No.
And I'd never seen it.
It doesn't hold up.
Yeah, no, it does not hold up.
But I knew like what was funny and why it was funny. It just because I had the
thought. I'm like, fuck. There's somebody out there like me. There's got to be.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Like I'm the type of dude. Like I can't even think of an example, but like
that's part of podcasting.
I just think of crazy shit all the time, and I found a filter, and that's it, man. And with 0 listeners, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it.
I found somebody like that was. The best part of podcasting so far hasn't been listeners. It was finding other podcasts.
Yeah, you want to talk about weird shit? All right, I'm gonna tell you some weird shit. I used to work in the freezer.
I still got this squirrel in my ass. Can I take it out?
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Shit, we've all been talking about the talking squirrel.
We weren't sharing it at all. I used to work in a freezer, a food freezer warehouse. So like,
sounds fun.
It was a job. I don't mind the cold so much. I'm kind of just
it's
a big
job.
built for cold person.
Was that a fart?
It's a job from one of the locally
no, that's a
one of the best
question.
employers.
Did I hear fart?
No, it wasn't that me, but yes, it was. Okay,
It's allowed.
Sweet. All right, it was. Yeah,
you got this high tech ventilation system in here.
You say it's a job, but I say it's one of the upper echelon employers of the local area.
Oh, sure, it's a decent employer.
Fuck,
I used to work for Palmer's Food.
It's a positive thing.
Here's the plug. I used to work for Palmer's Food. They're a giant food.
Yeah, everybody's seen a truck.
You go to a restaurant.
They employ a lot of people
probably comes from there. I used to work in the freezer, and the freezer is like giant, dude. It's like 3 stories, 4 stories. I don't know how to count stories. It's a
so how often did you jerk off in the freezer?
I fell off the top of that.
You deflected the question.
13 times.
Yo, man, I ain't jerking off with
what
cold
is the freezing
hands.
point?
Dude, I done it just to see how fast it froze.
What is the freezing point of semen?
I have no idea.
What about the half-life? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
35 minutes.
Wait a minute, is it in the pussy? Because that's like 3 days, motherfucker.
You just
I've completely lost my point.
You were working at Palmer's in the freezers.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep. Oh, you were talking about the crazy shit that you think of that brings you. So, like in the freezer at Palmer's, you might decide to have some crazy shit come.
Hallucinations.
Yeah, that.
There you go.
Well, a lot of restaurants buy tiramisu cake. I wrote a metal song about tiramisu cake while working in the freezer at Palmer's, and I don't even like metal much.
So tiramisu is awesome.
Oh, dude, tiramisu is awesome, and I told you in this song the lyrics are: if you like cake a lot and you like chocolate a lot, I got a cake for you. And it goes on from there. It's terrible song.
Terrible.
It's horrible.
What, no platinum?
But it's
no gold.
No, I definitely never went anywhere with this song. I never even tried. I don't even think I've actually written this one down. But about the wild shit that comes out of your head on a day-to-day basis.
It works.
I didn't know I was creative.
Or crazy is a better word.
Same thing, really.
I think they're synonymous.
Yeah, I didn't really know that until recently. I really didn't. I've always been a very analytical fucking person. Here are the dots, and here are the X's, and here are the O's, and this is how the fucking thing works. Just recently, I've been like, you know what? I had a good idea. I'm going to chase that. And I don't know that it's that I haven't been creative. It's that I didn't think I was able to be creative.
Right. And that's the problem with a lot of young
So
people.
I had a good idea and I didn't chase it.
That is the problem.
That's the problem with a lot of young people because they tell you you can do whatever you want, but they don't tell you how to do it.
They don't even. The problem, I think, this is something that I associate with, is like the problem with young people isn't that it's not that they don't know how to do it. It's that they don't know how to want to do it. Like,
I think it's more like they don't know that they can start. Like they see doctors and dentists and lawyers and shit. These fucking people started from nothing,
right?
But they don't think.
Oh,
that.
all the time.
Yeah,
Lawyers
they don't
and
understand
dentists
that.
and shit like that. Yeah.
If somebody else has done it, you can do it if you really want to do it.
Yeah. And that's something you don't really get a handle on until you're a little older.
Right. But it's too late now. You're fucking
fucking A. It is like I can't go back to college.
Morbidly obese.
A friend of ours shared a.
Well, I don't know about morbidly.
I'm taking that stance. I'm 5'3" and I'm fucking 5'3" wide. I'm the antithesis of SpongeBob.
He's a perfect fucking square.
Me and SpongeBob gets down.
Sponge Jorge.
By the definition.
Jorge, square pantalones.
By that stupid chart your doctor's got in his office, every one of us is morbidly obese.
Dude, when I was in the Marine Corps, I was benching 365. I was a monster. And they still have me on a weight control program because my neck was smaller than my waist or whatever. But it's like, dude,
smaller.
And
than
then
my
they would put me on a board. I was in a board to like defend my career because they wanted to kick me out. Because there's a weight control program for people that are just quit. You have to have standards.
Yeah, no.
And if you don't meet the standards, you get written up. You got to do remedial.
I know a guy who was discharged because the weight he failed the weight control program.
I would get to the board after 3 times of not meeting their standards. I would get to the board meeting with all these fucking high-ranking people. And they would say, so what do you... I'm like, dude, I could bench the fucking car outside.
365 is no fucking joke.
I was benching 365. The bar fucking bowed. It was fucking crazy.
365 is like, that's me and my wife.
I spent a year in Africa, and all I did was lift weights. So when I got back, I was a fucking monster. Anyway, the point is, this is what I would tell them. I would just be like, hey, you're in the war. You get shot. Do you want some 120-pound dude with all his gear to come get you?
Shit.
Or do you want this big fucking behemoth to come get you?
I'd carry you and your buddy. Fuck.
And that's what they said very well. He stamped me fucking, carry on my fucking training. And then 6 months later, I'm back. And it's like, those standards are ungodly, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm fat. I don't even think...
I heard recently they're trying to get women, and I don't know if this is Army or Marines. I can't recall. But
I got Ace calling me.
Put him on
Put it on speakerphone.
Let's see what he's saying.
I hope he ain't getting pulled over.
Oh, he's home. No, if he got pulled over, I would have found out in the morning. Oh, he didn't. He had 1 beer. He's fine.
Well, still, man, you can get popped for 1 beer these fucking days.
Let's see what's going on.
I told him that because he had an issue.
Yeah, what's up? We're still here. We're on the show. Yeah. I'm about to leave in a minute. No, hell no. I've been drinking water, man. Word. Thanks for your concern. Say something funny. Say something. Go fuck yourself. All right. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, it's about as good as it gets.
Thanks for your concern. All right.
There it is.
Carry on.
Ace ruins another topic. I love that soundbite, man. I love that soundbite.
I was just about to kill it. I'm looking at UnderTheSkin.tv's Facebook feed, and the guests they had on tonight are fucking boobs out.
What?
Yeah. They're not. I mean, boobs are out. I'm not going to give you like a total rating. I just got distracted because boobs are out.
Why couldn't you?
Hold on now.
Why couldn't you have been invited to that show? I want to see.
They're still wearing shirts though.
They're still in shirts, but there's still some boobs going on. There's way more female boobs going on in their show tonight than there's going on this show tonight.
That's true.
However, pound for pound, there's way more podcasting happening in this room tonight.
I have more
than
boobs
anywhere
than
else.
both of them bitches combined. I don't mean to call bitches. Sorry. Skanks.
Fucking hoes, bitch. They're all the same.
Boats and hoes.
Thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. Anytime you want to come out.
Same here, man.
You know what I mean?
We just don't have a steady schedule. You got okay. That's another question. Why did you guys choose Monday night?
Because it worked out best for him when I was unemployed.
Oh, okay.
And it really turned out because then I get it at the post show, the podcast episode. I get it edited for Wednesday, which is podcast day.
Right. Yeah. That's
which
cool.
I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah. No,
it's fucking Wednesdays.
Download.
Fucking everything downloads on Wednesday.
Oh, that's
fucking
cool, man.
everything.
Yeah. See, like I said, we don't do any editing, so we record typically Friday nights, and Friday night it's up. We don't edit. We just fucking put that shit up. It is what it is.
Well, it works for him because it works for both of us.
Right.
Because I'm a single father. He's got a wife and kids.
Oh yeah.
We had to pick a night, and that's our fucking thing.
Yeah,
We
that's
tried
cool.
to switch to Tuesdays
Yeah.
because it'd be better for him because his schedule changed,
Right.
but ruined the show.
Well,
We
not
did
really.
we did 3 weeks on Tuesdays, and we were
Oh, you
I
lose
was
the chemistry.
we were miserable.
Yeah,
the
'cause
show.
We used to do Saturday nights years ago. Well, Figs, because he had weekends off, and we work whenever. We work weird hours anyway. But the thing is, once we switch to another night, it just throws off the whole balance because
It destroyed
you're
the
used
show.
to it. Your
yeah.
body, like you literally wake up. Like I wake up on Friday.
It's podcast day.
We're gonna record after work.
Yeah.
I get my shitty work day out of the way. Then I'm fucking pumped, ready to go.
You're thinking all day about what we're
Whenever-
talking
have you
about on
ever
the podcast.
It
and-
made it a lot easier to put news together, moving it one day later. Because then I could take, because I already had, a pre-assigned podcast day.
See, he picked right up where it was. Yeah, we switched to the one day, and it really destroyed the chemistry of the show.
Yeah,
It fucked us
It
up.
made
We've
the
done
news
Sundays.
easier, but it just turned Tuesday into a fucking chore.
Yeah, we've done Sundays a couple just because we couldn't get a Friday or Saturday show, and we'll do a Sunday at noon.
Yeah.
And we're fucking sober. It's just weird. It's that's not the same feeling.
It's hard
A Friday
to do this shit
night
sober.
No, but even so, I've done sober, fun, good shows. But a Friday night has a totally different feel on the universe, the gravitational
Yeah,
pull. of some
everything's
shit
different.
than
Yeah.
a Sunday at noon. There's two different worlds.
It's like trying to do a Halloween show in February.
Right.
It just doesn't work,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's a great point right there.
It was like when we did Second Prince for the first time. They used to
they do
record
it
it
on a
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
morning.
They
Well, they
used
to do it on a Sunday morning.
And we got there and we were like, man.
Sunday morning, man.
It's
Like
Sunday
morning, like
morning.
yeah.
Maybe 9 a.m. Yeah.
Was it 9 or 11?
No, it was 9 to 11.
But if you got used to it,
And we stayed to
It
1.
was 9.
because
You're right, because
we stayed to 1 because we were having fun podcasting.
but if you got used to it, it would be normal for you. But the thing is,
It was 9 a.m.
Creatures of habit, man.
and we didn't have any drinks.
they didn't have any kids at the time either.
Yeah.
So
And it was terrible. Like, we thought it was going to be terrible. And it turned out Sunday morning at 9 a.m., good time for us to do a sober. I mean,
yeah, it was. We
We
were
were
both
funny.
obviously sober at 9 a.m. Now 11 a.m. on a Sunday is
That's
sometimes
questionable,
that's
right?
a different. Some Sundays are different than others.
oh, that's right. That episode I was sober for. But we were funny that episode.
I was sober for that episode. It was the first time I had. No, it was the second.
It was the second episode. We went there the second time, and they got us beers because we got them drunk when they
That's
did our
right.
show.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah, you guys are reaching out. Like the thing is, we don't have any flexibility in our schedule. Like this just happened to work out because of the holiday. If
Yeah.
not, last week my son had surgery. That was weird, but he's
That
cool.
sucks too.
No, he's fine. Man.
Yeah?
he's fucking champ, man. That little bastard. And then
How old is your
a
son?
year and a half,
Oh, dude, my
Well-
dog just turned 2.
little hernia surgery, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but he's fucking dude. He walked to the car after the surgery. He
Good.
didn't want us to carry him. He's like, fuck off me.
Yeah, he walked.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gangster,
nice. He's gangster.
man. Gangster.
My son had
Gangster
he had a
motherfucker.
2.5 week stay in NICU right out.
That fucking sucks.
Dude, it was late. It
See, but the
sucked.
thing is,
But he's fine now. He's totally
Right.
fucking fine. So it's the past.
See, I have twins. He's a boy and a girl, so he's 1 of 2. Fucking sucks. My life
Oh,
is
dude, you
miserable. I got a 6-year-old and 2 fucking babies.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
so
and it
I thought I
sucks.
hated them.
That's both things.
I really was like, I'm ready to sell them. They're on eBay. Fucking no reserve, no fucking reserve. You take what you get. And then after the surgery,
First
I'm like,
bidder wins. Let's go.
so fucking after the surgery, I'm like, wow. I mean, not that I'm joking, obviously. but,
Obviously,
like,
yeah.
But I really like fucking dude. I was worried. Like, this fucking he might be the amnesia, the anesthesia. There's a whole bunch of shit that worries you, and I'm like, I didn't even think
I have a
I didn't even
10-year-old
think I
I'd
liked
pay
him.
you to take.
I didn't even think I liked this fucking kid, and all of a sudden I love him.
Yeah, dude, any surgery is fucking
Yeah, man.
scary business, dude. Scary
Yeah,
business.
so it's all good though. I'm good. I mean, like I said, my character.
Twins?
Oh fuck, you have no idea.
Dude. That's
So, it's-
like from from a strange older me perspective. That's awesome.
Oh, when they're 10, it's gonna be fucking.
Fuck
great.
yeah, man.
Like my daughter, I hated her too when she was a year old, but she's 6 and she's.
Yo,
the
a
best
year
thing.
old is a hateable fucking
Oh,
age.
fuck me.
Little fuckers are up all goddamn night,
Here's the thing,
screaming and
No, no,
crying.
Fuck, baby.
We're getting
Every
into this shit.
time you get it into your wife,
Get into
fucking
it.
baby
Fuck
starts
babies.
crying.
This is my take on it. You're not a human till you're fucking 3 years old.
Mm-mm.
You're just a little fucking leech. You suck your life. You suck your money. You suck my relationship. Everything. You're a parasite. You're,
3's a little later than I'd put it, but I'm right there with
no,
you.
3 is great because
All
they're
right.
potty trained and they're.
No, I'm like 18.
They can communicate. I said on our show, an abortion should be legal until they're fucking 3 because they're not. They're not people
That's
yet.
something I could almost get
They're
on
not
board with.
people yet. Just make it painless.
Legal abortion in the 47th trimester.
I'm just saying, like, not even joking. Babies are like God's cruelest joke if you believe in God. Like, here's this fucking little thing you're supposed to love, but it's such a pain in the fucking dick.
Yeah, that's why they're so cute, man.
Yeah,
That you don't fucking throttle
that's
them.
your caveman body, right?
Yeah, that's what it
The
is.
serotonin, yeah.
You would fucking murder
oxytocin.
something that
same thing.
Oxytocin.
Happy
you would
drug.
murder something that
I would eat
inconvenient
that.
to
I would
you.
put them in the microwave and
Yeah.
eat them with fucking
But
cereal.
it's so fucking adorable.
You
You
little
can't
fuck.
fucking
Yeah,
kill it.
you'd go to jail for bite marks on a baby's
No,
face.
but it would be normal.
Like, are you so cute?
It would be normal because everybody would eat their kids. Bitch, I didn't sleep
I
last
just
night.
want to eat you up. You're so cute.
You're gonna be a side dish to my fried egg.
Chicken legs? What?
There is a caveman.
We ain't having
thing
no
there.
chicken legs. We having
But
Theodore
I'll tell
legs.
you what, man, that caveman thing works because it feels good.
Yeah, no, it's true, man.
It feels,
I
man.
love my kids to
I've
death.
fucking walked it. My son, I've been like partying my fucking balls off,
Must be nice.
and my son, I've gone in the house and he's been fucking in the house screaming his fucking brains out. He's old enough to have nightmares now.
I'm a bad influence.
So I fucking, dude, I'm fucking.
Why, are you
pissed.
touching them the wrong way?
No.
Why would you say
It's
that?
partying.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you're molesting this kid, or you got bad dreams. Oh, I'm a bad influence.
So I walk into the house, man.
All the
just,
above.
Just the other night, where we're hanging out here, we're having a couple of drinks. It's me and a couple of friends. Everybody's sleeping here, and we're getting all fucking drunk. And I walk in the house, and Ty, my son, is screaming. So I go in the bedroom, and I'm like, man, I just want to fucking party, but he's screaming, man. It breaks my heart. It's like built into me. It automatically breaks my heart. I go in there, I pick him up, stop screaming. He had a bad dream.
Right.
2 years old now.
But he knows daddy can protect him. Like, that's already
Dude,
that's
he
fucking
just
awesome.
fucking snuggled
Yeah,
up
man.
and had a and I'm not like an uber sentimental
neither.
kind of
Yeah.
person, but he just fucking sat there and shut the fuck up, and I was like,
Shut the fuck up.
oh man, I'm
So
not
sweet.
missing nothing
Right,
out
right.
in that fucking garage. I
Not
didn't
for-
feel like I was
not
missing
for
anything.
the 20 minutes, man, that it's going to take.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
20
dude.
minutes to sway in
You
there and
already
just fucking
slammed 10
soothing
beers,
it.
so you
I
didn't
mean,
even
it was-
realize what you were doing.
Honestly, it was a little time to sober up.
Yeah. Drink some baby milk.
What?
I don't
Babies don't make milk,
know.
man.
You know what I mean?
You're doing it wrong.
My son does.
That's that's the only thing about like little kid
Babies suck.
that I miss. When my daughter, when she first learned how to talk, first learned how to walk, she used to come down the stairs in the morning and she'd be half asleep, and she'd want to freaking cuddle up next to you and like crawl inside of you and love you from the inside.
Creepy.
My
kids don't sleep.
That's creepy for a man, dude.
That's how hard she'd press into my side while
My
we
kids
were
don't
watching
sleep. I don't know that
cartoons.
feeling.
No?
My kids are the
Oh,
worst.
my kids
that
are great.
sucks.
As soon as they came from the hospital, they went right through the
All
night.
right, let's
each
change the
room.
subject. I will choke you right now. 3 kids, none of them sleep.
In my weaker moments, I sometimes picture that I can talk my wife into having another one, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
What's
for
the
thinking
matter
of
with
it.
you?
I don't know. I think I'm addicted to serotonin, or what is it?
Oxytocin.
I
There
think
you
I
go.
must be addicted.
That's the parenting hormone.
The parenting hormone.
You have to. That's your replacement ratio.
fine.
You're good.
I know.
Stop there.
I know.
No, they're cool when they get older, but babies are the worst thing ever. Babies are fucking horrible.
Man, they're great when they're sleeping, though.
So's my wife.
Man, I remember when I used to want to fuck the shit up you, and I just hope you don't wake up. That's all.
Hey, would you like to hear, before we close the show, another great way science kills mice?
Well, sure. Call back to the Mickey Mouse was created by the Dr. Bunsen honeydew.
Yeah.
There you
I didn't know that was his last name, but it makes sense because he looks like a honeydew
go.
melon.
Bunsen
Yeah.
honeydew.
To catch you up, we're fans of science, but being fans of science, listening to podcasts about science, you learn that science
You listen
kills.
to Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
I don't.
Yes, I do.
actually.
He's got a podcast. It's fucking awesome. dude.
I'm
do.
sure it is.
It's fucking awesome.
It's not on
Star Talk.
Stitcher,
But he does a fucking commercial every 10 minutes.
Oh my god, it's
He
infuriating!
copies the radio
and
model.
that
It's
kind of
so-
shuts me off.
Oh, he can't get into anything.
I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
He tries. They get into a topic. He's like, "Oh, we got to stop for break." I'm like, "No, just go, man." Just
I would
talk."
really like to listen to that podcast, but I'm not listening
That
to a
guy's
fucking
awesome,
commercial. It's not happening.
It's infuriating. But Neil deGrasse Tyson rules.
I'll get it from other places. I'm pretty sure that I'm up to date on all the things that he would talk about.
Anyway, I just interrupted you.
He's
again.
a poet of
Up to
speech, though.
time.
Like
Yeah.
the motherfucker can talk. I'm not saying you're. When he gives you commercials every 10 minutes, you're getting content out of that deal.
Right. It's worth the
But I'll
commercials.
pass it over.
Right.
I fucking hate
It
commercials.
is worth
dude.
it, though. You
Commercials
actually-
make me angry.
Yeah.
I'll take a commercial or 3 in a podcast, but 1 every 10 minutes. I'm not into it. But listening to science podcasts has gotten me to realize that science kills mice in some fucked up fucking ways. They do some weird shit with mice. So here's this week's weird shit they do with mice. This is an article from lablit.com
Can I
written
take the
by...
mice out of my ass? I got a mouse in my
No.
Was the squirrel trying to get the mouse?
No, the mouse went in first. The mouse went in since Tuesday.
Those mice are there for science, and that's where they'll stay. This is from Allison Christie. She writes for Lablit Science an article called Sacrifice, When Scientists Have to Kill. The first time I worked with rodents, I was a high school student doing neuroscience research project at the University of South Alabama. In order to clear the brain histology, we had to perfuse the animals with saline. Perfuse means they had to pump the blood out and saline in instead. This means that the rat...
I said it right as if I knew what you were talking about.
Well,
Yeah,
you played it very
Yeah,
confidently.
definitely.
Yeah, she just let it go.
I fought myself.
This means that the rat, a big white animal, was injected with some kind of anesthesia, and we watched it run around a plastic tub until it became loopy, clumsy, and finally passed out and lay still. We then placed it on a board and drove pins through its paws, crucifixion style. We looped a string over its front teeth to hold its head back. We took shiny thin scissors and cut into the animal's skin and right through his rib cage. Inside the rib cage was the dark red, still beating heart. From here, they cut the animal's one of the ventricles, and in
the fuck, you're sick.
This is one of the ways science kills mice. They
brutally, fucking brutally,
crucify the fucker.
And that's how David Spade was born.
That's a weird joke that works. After they crucify this thing,
it still goes
and tie its head back.
That's a 40-hour work week just killing a mouse.
So
God damn,
like, you gotta be a Nazi just to. How do you crucify a mouse and feel good about yourself at the end of the day? How many mice did you nail to the end of the fucking post? And then they tie their heads
I have
back.
relieved the death of our Lord Jesus Christ.
So they're like
over
spread
again.
out like this, right?
Why?
Like to cut open their rib cage and then get to the heart so that they can flush out the blood. They stick a needle full of saline into the left ventricle and cut the right ventricle's artery. And then they pump saline through the animal until it's only saline coming
How
up.
often do you beat off to this?
Right now, actually.
Oh, I'm already done.
Yeah, this is so that the brain doesn't get blood carrots in the brain real fast. Apparently, carrots. What's the word?
Clots.
Clots. Thank you.
Clots.
Yeah.
You were mixing clots and cauterize.
Yes, I was.
What do you think
That's
about Doug?
exactly what's happening.
Roger Klotz from Doug.
I got distracted. It's such a hot story.
Yeah,
I have no problem with that, and this is why.
My pants are shrinking.
I have a theory that all these suicide bombers, they come back as mice. That's their fucking.
That's your theory?
That's their 72 virgins.
Mice?
I don't know,
The
man.
72 virgin mice?
I was stretching out.
Except for lab mice, most mice don't have it terrible until they get picked up by an eagle. And even that's over pretty quick, and right before it is, you fly. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, look at the world.
Right, exactly. Oh, I'm in the air. Wow, crunch.
All right, I guess we gotta go, guys.
All right, that's cool, because so does Airrec Radio.
Yes.
Folks, this has been episode 37 of Airrec Radio. Check out our friends at the Mental Overload Show. Check out us at Airrec Radio Show. Both of those are .coms, more or less.
You crucified that.
Well, fix it.
AirRecRadio.com.
And
give me another episode of Footnotes.
TropicThunder.com.
Definitely go to TropicThunder.com.
OldBastard.com.
Is that a website?
MidgetsAreFunny.com. I don't know.
Tropic
Same
Thunder?
shit. I'm sure that's a website.
I know it's a movie, but it might be a website.
I'm just saying.
It was a
random
TV
shit.
show.
That was a movie with Ben Stiller.
There was a TV show too.
Oh, I didn't know
Kaleidoscopes kill Hitler.com.
That sounds pretty good. I might check that one out.
Kaleidoscope. Writing this down.
All right, folks.
Kaleidoscope, killhitler.com, copyright Airwreck Radio.
Corey, please, they've had enough decrescendo. Give us some fine sassafras tea, please.
It's late in the afternoon, the sun rising high. There's nothing to do around here, and if there was, well, I wouldn't try. Taking my comforts, taking good care of me. Sitting down in my easy chair, taking a sip of my sassafras tea. Now wouldn't you know it, there goes the phone again. It's probably just another wrong number, but someone tried to sell me something I can't even see. Well, I got the solution, how to deal with this insanity. Just sit down in my easy chair and take a big sip of my sassafras tea. Getting near evening, the sun going down. I guess I should shake a leg, climb in my car and roll downtown. Check out the city lights, all decked out in a tux and a tie. But I'm sitting in my easy chair, taking a sip of my sassafras tea. Jim, he got the willies and the worries on his mind, and the weight of the world putting pressure on his spine. Well, I got the solution, I know how to set him free. Set him down in my easy chair and give him a sip of my sassafras tea.
ROCpodcasts.com.